That's the sound of you crunching. Do you think we should apologise for the sound of food eating? Sound of air conditioning? Oh, that's really good.
Chips.
Yeah.
Did you want the chips?
Yes, I did.
Good, let's play.
It's 1, 2, 3, 4 is on intro. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Is that what that button is?
Yeah, the one that says 1, 2, 3, 4 counts you in.
Oh, God, I learned so much today.
So, we're recording now, aren't we?
Hopefully. It sounds like it.
Hello. So, who are you?
Hi, I'm Kayla. Who are you?
Hey, everybody, it's Kayla. I am Alex McAleer. You don't have a surname.
I don't.
No, you're like Cher, Eminem,
Right.
and...
Eminem is not his first name.
Oh, sorry, it's his surname, sorry.
It's not his name at all.
I know.
I think he made it up.
No, it's M and Marshall Mathers. M and M. M and M. Eminem.
Did you know? I did not realize that.
Did you? He's been around for 20 years.
Yeah.
Anyway, so one of us is an idiot, and one of us...
It's
No.
me!
It's Kayla. So you're Kayla Drescher.
I'm Kayla Drescher.
Professional lady magician.
No. If you'll excuse us, I'm going to kill Alex McAleer.
Who are you? Why are you an authority? And what's going on, Kayla?
Hi, I'm Kayla, and I am a magician, and I've been doing magic for 20 years.
Have you?
Yeah. I can't turn and talk to you
No,
because
oh my, this is a ridiculous setup. Loud noises, sorry.
Great.
I am Alex.
Yes.
I am a mentalist. That is a magician who specialises in magic of the mind. Mind reading and such like.
Right.
From Britain.
From Britain.
And from the UK. We are in the Champions of Magic show.
Yes.
It's touring the United States of America.
And we just finished 2 shows.
Yep.
And what else does one do after they do 2 shows for an entire city of Philadelphia?
Yep.
This.
We watch a magic movie.
Yes.
And then provide an audio commentary for that magic movie that no one asked for. No one asked for this to happen. But I texted you saying, hey, I've got an idea for a podcast.
Yeah.
Let's watch magic movies and do the audio commentary. So that means, so if you're listening to this, if you're one of the 3 people that listen to this.
It's just going to be young and strange. and hi,
me,
Dad.
And me to make sure that this sounds okay.
Yeah. Hi, Alex.
So you can either listen, we're going to hit play, we'll tell you what film we're going to watch. You probably already know because I probably would have put it in the title. So, and then you can hit play at the same time as us, and then you can listen along and watch with your own audio commentary of us 2. Or just listen to it like a podcast, which is what I normally do. These alternative audio commentaries.
Great.
Yeah.
Shall we?
Yes.
All right.
What film are we going to watch, Ms. Kayla Drescher?
So we are going to watch a very unknown film.
Right, which I note here is almost 2 hours already in because you obviously recently watched this. Because you were a big fan of this movie.
Might have all recently watched this 2 weeks ago. We are going to watch Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone.
Or, as it's called in the UK, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone.
Yes.
Yes.
Philosopher doesn't sound as mysterious here.
Yeah, am I right in thinking, so a philosopher here is like a sort of slightly flunky college thing you can do?
Yeah, it's kind of... a philosopher is like that high school kid that was told by that one high school teacher that they had potential. And they were like, well, I don't know what my potential is in, and I like to think philosophy.
Philosophy, that is for me.
And now I work at Fidelity Insurance, selling insurance, or something along those lines. It's not super well respected.
It's a bit like going to art school.
Yes.
Except these people can't draw.
Correct.
Cool.
Correct.
Okay.
But they can think. And we need that.
Think real hard. So, do we hit play on
let's
the
do it.
Harry Potter, the first Harry Potter? So wait, count down so people can play along.
Yes.
So hovering over the play
So
button.
if you want to find this, it's free on HBO Go.
If you're in the UK, it is not free anywhere, I don't believe. Buy it on iTunes or on DVD. Probably in a charity shop. Oh, we're going full screen.
What's a charity shop?
Like a shop where you can buy stuff for cheap, but the money goes to charity.
Oh, that's nice.
Do you not have anything like that here in the US?
No, we do, but you wouldn't find Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone
Oh,
there.
yeah, people just give their old DVDs there. Crockery.
Giving away Harry Potter.
I don't know.
Oh, this podcast is going really well. Ready?
You're in charge of pushing play.
Cool.
So
And
3 count.
3, 2, 1, play.
Oh, it's buffering.
Oh.
We didn't think about the buffering.
Okay.
Tell you what, we'll tell you when the Warner Brothers logo comes up, and then
Yes.
you'll be in sync.
Yes.
Because we're in a hotel right now, and the Wi-Fi is no good.
La Quinta Inn.
Sponsorship.
We will also take this time to have an Oreo Fin.
Sponsorship. Yeah. So are we going to apologise in advance? That
For
there's
food?
going to be a huge... And you eat like a pig. So are we going to apologise in advance for the noise of rustling that will happen because we want snacks?
We're hungry.
Yeah, because we've just done 2 shows. There was no time for eating.
We had a bagel today.
Yeah.
Why is this taking so long to buy?
Yeah. Absolute disaster.
Help me.
Category A disaster. Let me close it down.
Okay.
Press pause. Are you even on the La Quinta Inn Wi-Fi? Yes, you are.
Yeah, I did that. I know how the internet works.
Internet.
What?
What?
I left an Oreo on
absolute
myself.
disaster. It's not working at all.
What's happening?
I have to edit this now. Fuck.
You definitely have to, because you said fuck.
Oh no.
Can you refresh it?
I can refresh it. This HBO Go is not all it's cracked up to be.
It's great when...
Oh, it's great. It's starting
So-
at 1 minute 37 in.
Because that's when I last
Ow.
watched it.
All the way back to the beginning. Play. Buffering. Oh, hang on. Wait. So, jump back 10 seconds. Full screen. So, here we go. Fingers crossed this works this time. Hit play in 3, 2, 1, and play.
It's Buff. Oh, damn it.
There we go. Warner Brothers logo. Oh, I know a fun fact.
What?
This is the only
Is it
one
a-
that doesn't have the... It doesn't... isn't styled, you know, to go with the rest
Oh,
of
with the
font.
logo. Oh, that's I think that is a fun fact.
Thank you.
Ah,
I'm a fun fact fan. Privet Drive.
got
See,
owls.
to a British person, that's amusing. The word privet is quite an amusing word.
Why?
CGI owl.
No, that's a real owl. It just knew to fly in that pattern. It's
it?
magic, McAleer.
Hagrid. No,
No.
Dumbledore.
What? You are fired.
I completely
Fired.
missed... I'm 32, so I kind of missed the Let's All Read Harry Potter when we were at school.
Wait, so you knew the fun fact about the Warner Brothers logo, but
I
no,
like
did not
movies.
know
I
that
like
Dumbledore
movies.
was not Hagrid.
Ah, he's got a hashish pipe. Very nice.
No, it's
Oh, look at that car.
it's
That
a
really dates it.
deluminator.
I remember watching... I watched this recently with my little sonatron. And...
Jack.
Jack. And... What's this is very odd, this bit.
Well, he has to take the lights, or
Does
else
he?
the Muggles will see what's happening, and Hagrid's about to fly in on a motorcycle.
Right. Especially in Britain. Someone will be looking out the window going, bloody lights have gone out.
Oh, McGonagall's a cat.
McGonagall's a cat. That cat's
And
about to be sick.
sick.
Classic In the Shadows.
Right, because we didn't have CGI well enough to.
When was this made? 2000 and...
1.
Oh.
I'm guessing. I think.
It's her from stuff. I'm going to look up IMDb facts. Because that's what I do. Anytime I watch a film, I look up the
Oh
facts.
God, this is gonna be thrilling.
You are welcome.
Here's a fun fact: the actor who plays Dumbledore was not going to do this.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't want to participate in the movies at all, and his granddaughter begged him to, and so he said yes and did the first 2 films.
Huh.
And then he died.
Did not know that.
Yes.
I prefer Michael Gambon, who came in. Because this guy is very old and very...
Right. Right.
So this is a man called Robbie Coltrane, who plays Hagrid. He's very famous in the UK.
Okay, but
He's actually that tall as well. No, he was famous.
He's actually 8 feet tall.
He is. No, he was
Wow.
famously in a crime series called Cracker,
Cracker.
because he's Scottish. He's like a
Oh.
Scottish hard-nosed detective.
Ooh.
Quite a phenomenon in the 90s.
Cool. This is a good question. McGonagall has just posed the question of whether or not it's a good idea to leave him with the Dursleys, and how are we okay with this?
Turns out not.
It's just like we're
It's the Dursleys because the dad of that family is an actor whose name I can't remember. He's in With Nell and I. Have you seen that? No?
No.
There's no magic in it, so we can't watch it.
Yeah,
This little project.
Never mind. There goes baby Harry. I didn't even give him a damn basket.
No, it's wrapped in a blanket.
You know that deluminator, the little booper that takes away the lights and comes back later and saves Ron and... Well, really it saves Harry, but it also saves Ron. Much later in the story.
It's Chekhov's gun of this film.
Correct.
He's beaten that child.
He has done no such thing.
Dun dun. You can only always sing like Harry Potter.
Like the Jurassic Park.
Yeah. Right. Oh, look, it's little Daniel Radcliffe.
Oreo thin?
Thank you. We have a cupboard like this in my house. We call it the Harry Potter cupboard. When people come around, we joke that my son lives in there. I think if we ever move out, I'll put a little blanket in there, put a small pair of glasses.
Do you ever, when you have new company come over, do you ever just ask Jack to go in the cupboard and come out when it's dinner time?
Just before they leave. I have to go back in the cupboard now. Shut it, Potter.
I think he'd play along. Jack is very
He's got air holes, though. He's got little...
I mean, not... Does yours not have air holes?
No, because a child doesn't live in there.
That is a good point. Why is Dudley so gross? Oh, his dad. Yeah. How many are there?
This is all... You have watched an awful... You've watched this film a lot, haven't you?
Maybe?
It's a lot of... Is this whole film exposition? It's been a while since I've watched it. I think maybe I left when Jack was watching this, and then I came back halfway through. Not just out of spite. I had to go do something.
It's not expositional at all. It's so true to life.
It is. This is what it was like growing up in Britain.
As a magician?
Yes. This is how it always is.
Yes.
Everyone goes to a private school.
Always. Except Harry and Dudley. They're the only ones not in school right now.
Yeah.
I used to work at a museum in an animal center, and there was a viewing window, and people would tap on the glass all the time, and I got so annoying that our boss put up a picture of the scene in Jurassic Park where the velociraptors are, like the kids are hiding behind the counter, and the velociraptors around it.
Window.
And, and it basically said, and it just said, "This is what happens when you tap on the glass."
Lovely. Suddenly he's talking to a snake.
I used to try that, and they never responded.
No, they don't. I have a snake at home. Just sits there asleep. It's not that big.
Right, because he's in a
tank. Aren't you? Because you are a Burmese python.
Sorry. I don't know if you know this, but you're twiddling with the headphones wire.
Oh, is it pulling it away from your ear?
Yep,
I'm so sorry.
I slowly keep leading in. Oh, and... See, wouldn't it be fun to do this to people? Gosh, right now I just make them pick the same card over and over.
Well, Harry should be locked up, really.
Harry?
Yeah.
Locked up?
He's freaking out, look.
Oh,
it should have had the voice of the one from Robin Hood, the cartoon. Which I think is Winnie the Pooh's voice, isn't it?
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a fun fact again.
Hello there.
That'd be great.
Harry.
I think it's interesting that in this movie we can hear what the snake says in English.
And the rest you can't.
Right.
Uh,
Right.
Did not do their world building properly.
I think it's symbolic, really. Right?
Is it?
Yes. Because I will go to bat for this
See,
this series of movies.
You think these movies are brilliant. I don't like this one at all because the children are awful in this.
No.
No!
No, not Hermione. Right, because you're a wizard.
Yeah. Oh, this is really bad. You really like this, don't you? It's really clunky.
What, the
I mean,
podcast or the movie?
Our podcast is fittingly clunky.
I think, yeah, it goes
So,
right
isn't
with
the director of this? This is Chris Columbus, who did Home Alone.
Right.
Etc.
Right,
So it's got that kind of vibe.
right. But both are clunky and strange.
Yes.
Yeah.
A less successful young and strange tribute act there. Clunky and strange. That's if Stranger were branched out and had a robot friend. Clunky and strange.
That's what happens when they're still performing, but they're in a home.
Yeah.
It's just Rich with a walker.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be great. What is that hat?
It's got
That
like
Dudley's
a
wearing.
straw boater hat.
What's the point?
But like, this is the modern day, isn't it? But it's all slightly stylized.
Right.
So these guys that are there from the 50s?
Yeah. Sure. Yes.
Yes.
Technically, in the book, Dudley's going to go off to private school, so that's why he's dressed that way.
Yeah, they don't really dress like that. There's a little bit of pompiness.
You don't wear hats every
Why
day.
does no one on this street go, why are there so many owls around? What the hell is going on?
Because Dumbledore actually has a couple of them in the know to protect Harry.
Oh. Is that something else that's
That you find
expositioned
out
to us later?
Much later in the 5th movie.
Oh, God. Da, 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 there's so many owls. Didn't people stop buying owls after this film came out?
Stop buying?
As like pets?
People bought them as
Yeah,
pets?
I think so.
You live in a strange country.
It's like apparently people started buying lots of black cats when How to Train Your Dragon was out. They called them Toothless. Toothless.
That's responsible.
What's the actor's name? I'm going to look the actor's name up. He's very famous. He died not too long ago.
Who?
This guy's playing the dad.
Oh, of Dudley's
Richard
dad?
Griffith, maybe? Yeah, Richard Griffiths. He's been in loads of stuff, see?
Mm.
With and I, History
yeah.
Boys. Another Harry Potter.
Yeah. He is in Hugo, which is another movie we were debating
That's
about
another
watching.
magic-y movie.
Yeah. Huh. Is he a national treasure? Oh, that's not it. That's not what that
no,
says.
that's not that. Ballet Shoes. History Boys, yes, he was in History Boys.
Opa.
He's done a lot in the recent
Oh,
times.
that's cool. But he died.
He did.
Oh, rough day.
Terrible day.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. Here comes the mail.
Oh no, there's loads of post.
You know, you can now order these things. You can have your Hogwarts letter and like a
Can
Hogwarts gift box.
Is there a thing, like, in the stories where they all went missing between this year and this year, which was convenient in the ages that people would have read the books? Are you in the age bracket that... Didn't Jake Rowling...
Right.
Jake Rowling... Did he say that...
It's a woman.
A woman can write stories? Like, yeah, wasn't it something like, she said, between 1981 and 1993, Voldemort, like, stopped all the letters coming out. That's why people our age who would have read the books didn't get their Hogwarts letter. Never mind that it's completely fictional, obviously, it's just a story.
No, that's... What do you mean?
No, let's keep watching the documentary.
What?
So I don't remember following this before. So why are they there now? I know they're running away because of all the owls and all the post.
That this might not be real.
It is absolutely real. Why? What is this place they're in?
Oh, okay. So in the book, what happens is
That shouldn't be the case. I should know this from watching the film. I mean, I know we're talking over it. But I've seen this film a few times, and
Yes.
I was like, why are they now in a singular house on a rock
Right.
in a storm?
So they went away. They went to to a hotel elsewhere, just a normal hotel, and then the letter showed up at the hotel. So
was I
Mr.
not paying
Dursley
attention
was
then?
like, "This is the only hope." And then they went. In the book they take a boat to this random person's house.
I
They
see.
Airbnb'd a house.
It's way ahead of the time.
He just thought that if this would absolutely protect them from everything, and obviously Hagrid's here. And Hagrid's
fun.
funny.
Comic relief, but with a dark past.
Oh.
Oh.
What?
Spoiler. I wouldn't just threaten a man who was that tall that was burst into my...
Yeah, how do
Hey.
you deal with that? Because he's just giant.
He's literally a giant.
Right. And why would you fire the gun after he bends
He
it?
bent it, it's true.
That's a terrible
Tell you
idea.
now. I'm not Harry.
Little Daniel. Look at little Daniel. Oh,
Has he got him?
look at
Oh.
how nice he is. He brings Harry presents
Some
on his
cake
birthday.
that was just in his big skanky coat. Oh, hasn't...
Listen, he's never had a birthday cake before.
No, he hasn't.
He has no standards for what a cake is supposed to be.
No, that's true. Never forget your first cake. Oh, he's got a magic brolly.
And Fernando's about to work in something like that into our show with the fireball.
Oh, he is,
Yeah.
isn't he?
Yeah,
Not with
see?
the umbrella. You want the umbrella so you can marry Poppins. Oh, Mary Poppins!
I
no.
do.
You want to marry Poppins up, don't
I
you?
do. I've already asked so many times. Can Mary Poppins fly over the audience? Nobody will let me. Look at Harry in his
And in his
giant
big
hand-me-down
He
clothes.
looks a bit like... This is very much an in-joke for us.
Okay.
He looks a bit like Will there. He's a member of the crew that works in the show, whom we love dearly. But the the slightly baggy t-shirt and trousers, khakis, wearing his khakis, and the glasses. If Harry then said, "Not today, Satan,"
Oh, yes.
it would 100% be Will.
Yes. Poor Will.
Harry.
Will does love Harry Potter, so...
Oh yes, you guys saw the con that is the have to watch both plays thing in London.
It just won
If you can't tell though, I'm not
so
super
many
into-
Tonys.
Did it?
Yeah. So don't tell me it was a con. It was brilliant.
Can. Sounds alright.
It was so good. It was
Not
so-
super into Harry Potter's.
Well, then you would love it, because Fernando did, and he's never seen a damn movie. Yep. Hey, Fernando. See, you can't stop, parents are constantly trying to stop their kids from becoming professional magicians.
That's true.
And-
so this is very true to life.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't work out. Because we are here.
It is currently 2 minutes to midnight, and we're watching Harry Potter.
Yeah. Because this...
I'm going to have another Oreo thin. Please feel free to indulge. Yum, yum, yum.
Oh, Mrs. Dursley freaks out about her sister. She was just jealous because Lily and Snape were best friends, and she didn't have any friends. That's why she was upset about magic.
I see.
Yeah, see?
Well, the car blew up.
The car blew up.
This is a lot like this scene in Captain America Civil War where Tony Stark finds his parents dying in a car crash.
Yeah.
Car crash!
I imagine that's just sort of what... If your parents died in some epic, crazy battle, you're just going to be lied to and say they died in a car crash. Right?
Yes. Magic tricks.
Don't insult Dumbledore.
Ah.
McAleer learned this by calling him Hagrid not too long ago.
Sorry, I've just forgot what's going on. Is there little fatty eating the thing? Oh, he's giving him a tail.
Yeah, he's got a pigtail. Those Oreos are great. Oh, I can't tell anyone. Because... Why?
You're not allowed to do magic outside Hogwarts.
McAleer.
Is that right?
No.
He's not allowed to do magic. You were talking over what he said.
He's not allowed. He just said, I'd appreciate you not telling anybody that I did magic.
Oh. Why is he not allowed to do magic?
Strictly speaking, he's not allowed to do magic.
Is it sort of like a...
So, spoiler alert, if you don't want to hear what happens, because you haven't...
In the film and books that came out 10 years ago.
Right. And you've clearly been living in a hole.
London!
No, we were there! Oh, you lived there, so it's not that exciting.
I don't live in London.
Oh.
Also, London doesn't look like this. No one's yelling.
It was a little bit more
crazy. Cars everywhere.
Hagrid cannot do magic because when he was in school, he was accused of opening the Chamber of Secrets and letting the monster loose that killed a student. But really it was Tom Riddle.
Oh, that's in the next one?
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That's the one with the massive snake.
Massive.
Massive snake.
Called the basilisk. Which are...
Thing.
Yep. They are a thing.
Oh, this is very much like a London pub.
Yeah, I did feel this is very authentic, right?
Yes, when your recent trip to London.
Yeah. Yeah. I learned a lot about Harry Potter just from walking around London. Saw the bridge. I got
the
destroyed
Millennium
by the
Bridge.
Death Eaters. Is that what it's called? Because we had no idea. We just called it the Death Eater Bridge.
It was called Millennium Bridge. They opened it. Oh, that's the bad guy.
Wow.
I mean, if someone's watching this movie for the first time, listening to us talk about it, they have really misunderstood their priorities.
Again.
It's also, that's the shape of his head, Harry. Don't mention it.
Right. Well, he can't be like, why are you wearing that turban? Because that would be really racist. Like, we don't know. We don't know his belief system.
No, that's true.
What we do find out later is his belief is darkness.
A little CGI head on the back of his head.
And like a high quality 2001 CGI head.
Yeah, and they've not decided it's Ralph Fiennes yet, so...
Right.
It's just weird, skinny little bald man.
Yep. And then eventually a smoke monster, like in Lost, just comes out when Quirrell dies.
Oh.
Okay, well, we're going to see that in about 2 hours and 20 minutes.
Oh, my God.
We only have
Moving
2 shows
bricks.
tomorrow. I'm going to eat another Oreo.
Thank you.
Yep. Diagon Alley, which, do you know how that name came about? It's just diagonally split into 2 words.
I thought so, yeah. Because he says diagonally when he does the spell later.
Yeah, the flu powder, yeah. Wow, look at what? Look at you.
Because it's got that lady. You have to look up her name.
Could you be more specific on what lady?
The
I know that
mother-
all the ladies blend together.
Me too. Not Maggie Smith.
Keep
That was
going.
the lady earlier.
Hermione Granger.
No, the mother of the Weasleys.
Mrs. Weasley?
No, but I'm talking about the actor's name.
Oh. Yeah. Oh,
I do know.
Hedwig.
Julie Walters, that's it. She's a very famous British comedian actress.
Oh, fun. She's been in other things.
Yeah. Oh, millions of things.
I just
She was
imagine
like the comedy partner with someone called Victoria Wood, who's a comedy singer.
Oh, fun.
Big part of the 90s.
I just imagine this was everybody's only thing.
Harry Potter, yes. Essentially. I think they go through every major British star.
And they go through everybody.
And if they weren't in this, they were in the last 2 Paddington films.
That's awesome.
Gringotts Bank.
What about Peter Dinklage? Is he in Paddington? Because he's not in these.
Oh. He's not British, though.
Yes, he is.
No. You can tell from his terrible British accent.
No, because he is always
No,
British.
he's always doing that voice, but
No.
he is not British. He is American.
Listen, if you do a British
If
accent, you're
only
British.
there was a searchable database. Peter.
Where's he from? He's going to be from Ohio, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. Yeah. Peter Dinklage.
I've genuinely never heard him speak outside of Game of Thrones. And
is an
Thor.
American actor
From where?
and film producer. Let me look it up. He went to Bennington College. Hang on. More about Peter Dinklage. That's not much more, is it? Just tell me he's got 2 children.
Great.
Stand by. He is from
New Jersey.
Which is near where we are.
Poor man.
He has been active since 1995.
Oh.
He's 49.
Really?
Yeah, looks good.
He looks great. So he's not British.
No.
Sort of like
He's
how...
Not too far away. What?
Sort of like how forever everyone always thought Johnny Depp was British.
Did they, though?
Definitely.
Oh.
Because no one knew him outside of Pirates of the Caribbean in my
He
generation.
He can do refined Cockney as an accent.
He
His
can do
Scottish was
drunk.
very good in
What did he do?
Finding Neverland.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Technically maybe a film we could watch for this project.
Yeah,
maybe
that's
when
good
we
point.
run out of actual magic films.
Yeah. Oh, here. Things get opened.
Goblin? Is he that a goblin?
Yeah. Goblin.
Ooh.
Oh, so much
Good
gold.
Harry.
Look at Harry.
Chocolate coins.
There are also so many opportunities throughout this entire story that he could have used this money to do things.
There are many holes in this
Right.
universe.
But she answers them all in Pottermore, so
That's true.
there are no holes in this
Is that
universe.
a subscription-based service?
Nope.
Oh.
Nope. It's for free.
Is that when you get assigned? You get assigned a house.
You don't
You
get
just
assigned.
assign
You
it.
take
The-
a quiz, and it tells you your real-life house,
Does
your
it really?
Patronus,
It's not
and your
just-
wand.
Do you think you're more like? And then it names characters that are in those things, and it just picks.
Oh,
them.
no, it's not like a BuzzFeed.
Are you? Do you
There
wear
are
a lot
standards.
of black and like Alan Rickman, and then
Oh.
or are you a bit goofy because then you're in that badgery one?
Okay.
Are you evil? You're in the snaky one. Are you a bit goofy? You're in the badgery one. Are you cool? You're in the green one.
Nope.
Are you?
I
So, anyways, Gryffindor.
never disliked you until this
Gryffindor
moment.
are the popular nerdy kids. Hufflepuff are the geeks. Slytherin is the bad guys. And then there's a fourth one, which are for the gay kids. What? No, what's the fourth one?
I'm deciding not to respond to you because it's so wrong that you just need
Okay.
to watch the
Oh,
movie.
it's him.
It's him. He's also dead.
He is also dead.
Also, in
This
Doctor
film is
Who.
now so old, yes.
Yep.
He's done other stuff. Stop naming modern, current stuff.
Modern,
this man
current,
is incredibly famous.
dorky
Like
things.
Alien, he has the chest burster. coming
Oh,
off
I've
his
never
chest.
seen that movie.
He's got a brilliant voice though.
Oh, this one's not gonna work out. Why didn't we just go with our gut instinct?
What?
Yeah, see, with the wand that shares the core with Voldemort.
Oh. What are the ones made from? I thought isn't it the one? I thought the wand chose the wizard. Is that a thing they decided later?
No, the wand chooses. He's gonna say it in about 3 minutes.
Oh,
but,
I see.
He's got to go through the ones that he thinks are gonna choose Harry, and they don't
Oh.
work.
One shop. This is actually genuinely remarkably similar to a magic shop.
Yeah,
Just full
absolutely.
of stuff.
They keep handing you magic
Batty,
tricks.
Yeah, Batty owner is the only one that knows where anything is.
And then you pay $75.
Exactly. It's an extortionate amount of money for something that's clearly not scarce. The shop is full of it.
It's also equally as organized as every magic shop you'll ever go in.
Exactly, yeah. It's only this
there.
crazy old person that knows.
Yep.
He's not yelled down to his wife downstairs yet. That's normally what happens. Barbara! You got any special force cards? No.
She doesn't
I think this
know
might
what
be the
those
one, by the way,
are.
because Blinky Blonky music's playing. Oh, well, bloody hell.
Look at that. There is a legit halo of light.
Why is Harry so fine with this? There's many, many times when, like, he's just been... Owls have been pestering him.
Yeah.
Just met a giant.
Right.
He's just found out he's a bajillionaire.
Right.
He just grabbed a piece of wood from an old man,
Mm-hmm.
Destroyed his shop, and then one of them was windy.
Yeah.
Like, so,
And sunny.
yeah.
I think that Harry is 11, so he's kind of complacent in a lot that's going on. But if you think about it, sort of in its essence, is that he was abused and neglected his whole life, and then kidnapped by a very large man,
Bobby Coltrane.
Hagrid,
Yes.
and then taken to a secret back alley.
Absolutely.
Of
Tale as
where?
old as time, isn't it that? We've all had that experience.
And Beauty and the Beast. Oh.
Yeah. We could watch that. That's magic.
Oh, we could watch that. Do you want to watch the Emma Watson version?
My God, no.
I have watched it.
Tale as old as time.
It's slightly more on pitch than that.
On pitch.
On pitch.
Oh, sorry.
Well,
I said I was a singer today. Harry.
oh, here comes Hedwig.
That's the owl.
That is the owl.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm not saying what I've seen on the screen there.
Oh.
I'm just saying, Hedwig is the owl.
Hedwig is the owl.
You see.
Correct. See, now Harry
Now
can
is
finally...
where Harry could go.
Right.
What is going on?
What? Are we allowed to swear on this podcast? Or is...
I think it's supposed to put explicit.
Yeah. I think that's
Flipping
better.
heck. See? There we go.
Whoa,
Absolutely
what?
fine.
This
Whoa, whoa,
don't
whoa.
get out of hand.
Not always is.
Nope. What is he eating?
I
'Cause it looks
don't
like
know.
a tomato ramen.
They got that. They got Uber Eats. Delivered by Owl and Magic Land. Are they just currently still in London?
Yeah, they're in that pub again.
Oh, they went to the magic brick wall.
Right.
The Transformers wall. Voldemort. Dark times.
Super
Oh,
dark
flashback.
times. Yep.
Oh, this is annoying slow-mo. Judgery.
There are so many leaves falling from the trees in
Yeah.
that slow-mo.
So you know, just out of shot, there were 7 people on step ladders just throwing.
Right.
I recognise the actress. I know. I'm sure she comes back later to be the mother.
She's in every single movie.
I see, but she's in other stuff. Let's find out.
'Kay.
Ooh,
He doesn't look like
what's that baby up to now? No, he does not.
Voldemort tried to me.
Yeah, he's a bloody psycho, Harry. He tried to kill a baby. What is wrong with him? See, I'm looking through IMDb, and so lots of the older actors are now dead, sadly. And all the younger ones no longer look like they do in this film. So, if they're not currently famous, I'm finding it hard to find them.
Can
Oh,
you
who's that
type
guy?
in who played Lily Potter?
Whom? Yes, I can do that.
Is it who or whom?
Is her name Lily Potter?
That's the character's
Well,
name.
I can tell you that Kerry Kennedy played Child at Zoo, brackets uncredited.
Oh, rough day for Carrie Kennedy.
Yeah.
She did
There's
not get
lots
the
of
credit.
uncredited here. This is lots of people getting into acting by going, yeah, I was in the,
Yeah,
I was in Harry Potter.
they got paid
So you
$100
guys
for the day.
You guys were extras, but you've moved into acting now.
Right. Good for
Good
them.
for you.
Yeah. Do you think that they had to figure out how to put it
Who's
into
Grip
their... Huh?
Who's Grip Hook?
Grip Hook?
Is that
He
little-
comes much later
Oh,
in
well,
the
that's Vern
series.
Troyer.
Yeah.
Mini-me guy.
Yeah.
Also
Who's
dead.
also dead.
Oh my God. John Hurt's
Well,
dead.
that's like big.
Oh,
like,
so this is Richard Bremer plays He Who Must Not Be Named, brackets,
from in the
Voldemort.
beginning.
In the first one, yes.
Oh, see, there's your
There
Lily
she
Potter.
is. So, Geraldine Somerville. Let's find out who this was.
Platform 9 and 3/4.
It's also the way it takes running jumps at the things they already know are quite popular because of the books are so popular at this moment.
Right.
Also, did you go to King's Cross?
I did not
No.
know, but Will
It's
did.
not. Does not really look like this.
Right. It didn't seem that exciting, but Will was very excited to stand with the cart and take a picture.
Yes.
Uh,
That's yeah.
right. It didn't seem as beneficial to time.
This Lily Potter actress, she's in loads of things. That's why I
Loads.
recognise her. There will be something where I go, oh.
That
Be
the
funny,
reaction of
Julia.
this train station man to Harry asking where 9 3/4 is sort of the same reaction that we get when asking if somebody wants to see a trick while they're eating dinner.
Are you bloody kidding?
Yeah.
No thanks. This is very a bit conspicuous. This isn't it?
No, there's a curse in the area that as long as you're running at it, nobody can see you.
It's Convenient, isn't it?
No, it's real.
It's real.
I wonder, on a regular basis, how many people at King's Cross ask where 9 3/4 is.
I think that's why. So they put the thing that you go visit is not anywhere near the platforms.
Yeah.
It's the food court area, basically.
Which is very
So
smart
they
of
put
them.
that there to get everyone out of the way and not near the trains. 'Cause
Right.
that's dangerous because people are running at the wall with their trolleys, which you have to pay for to get
And
used to.
crashing.
And smashing into a wall, basically. And it's a very old wall. It's a very old station.
Right.
In London.
What were they thinking would happen?
They just wanted the photo, but they wanted it at full speed.
Oh my god.
You know, people
That's
are clever,
not
aren't
that
they?
smart,
People bought
though.
owls. Suddenly go, oh, I want an owl. Look at that. Did you see that little prop
Yep.
owl then?
Yep.
Just wobbling about.
Well, get out of the way,
It's quite a nice little
Harry.
magical moment, yeah. Oh my god, I'm going back into the olden days.
There is no train at King's Cross Station that is as high of a quality and cleanliness as the Hogwarts Express.
No, that's true.
I
They
just don't
sometimes
believe
have
it.
steam trains and you can see them while they're making a
That's
trip
fun.
around.
I have that tattoo.
You do, you have the 9 3/4.
I do. I feel really cool about it.
I wonder why 9 3/4. It's got a
Because
nice ring
9
to
and a
it.
half doesn't sound cool.
No.
Can you direct me to
9 3/4.
platform 9 and a half? Oh, sorry.
True.
Can you say it how you would say it? 'Cause, like,
Half, the long A.
9 and a half.
Excuse
Oh,
me, we're
that's
going to
right.
be friends forever and important to each other's stories.
And we're gonna save each other's lives when you fall into the lake.
Now he is, arguably, and I will argue this,
'Kay.
he's the best actor out of the main core children actors. Not necessarily in this film, but just as an actor in stuff.
What other film has he been in
He's
as
done
a child?
things.
Okay.
I mean, mainly this. But he's the one that seems to be more of an actor.
I rather thought Emma Watson was pretty strong.
So yeah, she's pretty good, yeah.
Yeah. Although I like Neville too. Neville's sort of-
Long bottom.
Yeah.
One who grew up and went to the gym a lot.
Yeah,
His
he's
teeth
super
fixed.
hunky now. He is very
Super
attractive
hunky.
now. Yes.
Train.
Those Bernie Bott's flavored,
That's the thing you can get now, isn't it?
they are
That's the
terrible.
meme thing.
Oh, they're so bad.
Ugh.
You just never have a good one. It's always the
There's
bad
one that-
flavors.
some of them are like, how did you get the flavour of human blood?
Yeah, right,
How did you...
right.
Mine-
Boogers.
Boogers.
Ugh. Vomit.
Chocolate frog.
God, I've named everything that makes me gag.
Is this product placement happening right now?
For chocolate frogs?
So, no. For, like, cards. Did they have collectible cards? I bet they did.
They must, right? It would make.
The little hologram thing. I bet it looks
Yeah.
exactly like
Yeah.
that.
But then he stays.
Hello.
Well, where did they go when they're
Scabbards.
not in the photo?
I don't know.
I think they can go to other photos, other paintings.
Is that how it works? Because all the photos in Harry Potter world are moving, aren't they?
Right.
Because there's that one of, what's his name, screaming. The one who turns
Oh,
up, the
Sirius
bad guy,
Black.
good guy, yeah.
Yeah, because he's
Gary
in
Oldman.
Azkaban. Gary Oldman. He won a trophy recently for something in a movie.
He finally won an Oscar.
For Winston Churchill.
Yes, for wearing a fat suit.
It's just really exciting to see somebody finally put Winston Churchill into some sort of movie or television show.
Yeah,
Because,
his story has never been told.
right, it's just genuinely the thing I was missing in my life. It's like I
Yes.
just needed to know what he was really like.
Yeah. But I didn't want it to be an actual fat guy who was bald.
Right. It's sort of the
That's
same
really
as like
an
how many
actor.
times can we make a movie about Lincoln?
That's true.
Oh, finally
But-
Daniel Day-Lewis did it
finally,
differently.
That's exactly how he spoke. Well, he just did a voice.
We heard one recording and we're like,
Recording.
got it. And Daniel Day-Lewis is a method actor, so he's sitting there going, I have to method into Lincoln.
Yes.
What do I do? Go to the theater?
Make no friends. Free the slaves.
Yeah.
Wear
Be
a big
friends
hat.
with all the black people.
Yeah.
Maybe cut that comment out. There she goes.
She goes. They've slightly frizzled her hair there. Because isn't it in the book she has big curly hair?
She's, big curly hair.
Yeah.
As opposed to frizzy.
That's what
it's
you have
frizzy.
naturally, isn't it?
Okay, wow. Fine. Thank you for that. It's also, I've got about 2 inches worth of roots that are curly right now.
I see.
And every day they go away.
Chemically straightened. Is it chemically straightened?
It is chemically straightened.
Like a Japanese thing, isn't it? Popular thing in Japan. I watched someone's vlog about it.
You watched a BuzzFeed article about things they do in Japan?
No.
Oh. Was it
I'm
on
in my
Facebook?
30s. I don't think I should read BuzzFeed anymore.
Oh. Oreo?
Oh, thank you.
God, just to point out,
Votes now.
this is almost empty.
Quite a bit of a movie to go.
I don't know. We've got
My God,
an
we're 40
hour.
minutes in and we're finally in Hogwarts. Very slow paced.
This movie? No, I feel like I've been captivated, and from the
I feel like
moment
I've
it
been
began.
captivated, but against my will.
Well, just like Harry, I've been kidnapped.
I am trapped in the down under the stairs, under the stairs cupboard. There's children holding open flames there in a boat. No responsible adult around.
No.
Well,
Just
this is the
moving
thing.
boats.
Some people listening to this, if they're British, will have heard of The Worst Witch,
Okay.
which is a series of books, I think from the 80s. Really
Oh, right, yeah.
There's a TV series, probably a TV film. It's one of the places that seemingly could have inspired the Harry Potter franchise.
I think,
They're a bit more for younger readers, though.
I imagine that J.K. Rowling has actually been around for so long that obviously she just never really got the popularity, but she's been alive for hundreds of years.
I see.
So, like...
Writing under different pseudonyms.
Right. But, like, Lord of the Rings totally stole from her.
Absolutely, yes. Good.
Okay, so listen closely to this part because she's going to tell
listen
you
to
the
Maggie Smith.
houses.
She just said them, yeah.
Oh, she did them already?
Yeah, she said them already.
Ugh.
I do like Maggie Smith with a Scottish accent.
I know, I love her. She's so great. Also, when she like really kicks ass in the final film. Oh, Neville.
Oh,
We were all
he's got
Neville,
a pet toad.
right? Whenever someone is like, who would you, those those quizzes that are like, who are you? I'm always Neville. He's that bad.
One of these two bullies with
Yes.
blonde-haired guy
Yeah.
is now in prison.
4?
I don't know. Being a bit of a thug, I think. No,
That's
I'm
fantastic
completely wrong.
news. Oh. We're spreading false rumors about people. Oh, God, Draco. He's so gross.
It's just a little child actor. He
No,
bleached
it's
his hair.
Draco Malfoy, and he is gross. See, look at Harry finally stand up for himself. Like, he couldn't do it with Hagrid. He didn't do it with the stranger taking him away from his home. He didn't do it with the Dursleys. The
No.
terrible
Did it to
family.
the albino child.
Right.
So, is his hair supposed to be very white in the book? So they
yes,
just got a
it's-
blonde kid and made it blonder.
Yeah, it's very blonde, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Apparently, I think these were real candles, but it was a bit dangerous and hot, so then they CGI'd them.
That's a good decision. Very good decision. So, there's a...
Who's this girl? She never see her again, do we?
Nope. She's one of those uncredited
It's
actors.
true. Uncredited crowd
So there's,
scene.
there's this magic camp, Tannen's Magic Camp, which is in Bryn Mawr, Pennsylvania, so like a half hour from where we are currently.
Just so people listening to this, Magic Camp is a real thing.
Yep.
So you've probably heard of Fat Camp, you've probably heard of Camp,
Science
Band
camp.
camp.
Band
this one time at
camp.
Magic Camp.
This is Magic Camp, and we do a lot of magic. It's just magic all the time. There are no sports allowed because everyone will get hurt.
Yeah, because no one's remembered to bring enough inhalers with them.
So Bryn Mawr, which is
So shot that girl again. She's obviously going
She's
to do big
uncredited.
things. Anyway.
parenthetical. The Bryn Mawr is it's a college, but the theater looks exactly like the Great Dining Hall. So whenever you walk in, you just walk into this.
Do you get, is there a little band? Dun, 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 dun,
Yes.
playing. Lovely.
Of course.
So we just saw that guy who
Plays
was in...
Dumbledore.
No. The other guy who's in Game of Thrones as baddie. He's got a pretty little Maine Coon cat with red eyes.
Peter Dinklage.
No! Hermione Granger?
The same... Are you talking about the girl that's also in Doctor Who?
No. Let me find a picture of me IMDb.
Who are you...
This guy, his name is David Bradley, Mr. Finch.
Oh, Filch.
Filch. I know he's important.
He kills the entire family in Game of Thrones.
Yeah, I thought you were going to say in this. I was like, wow. I knew the last films get darker, but that's a bit much.
Well, Filch is what's called a squib. His family was magic, but he's not.
Oh.
So they just let him hang around Hogwarts because they feel bad, and he cleans up.
He's got a cool cat. Red eyes.
He just have a cool cat. Oh, you
Who's
never
that?
see her either.
No. There he
Aw,
is. There's Alan Rickman.
Snape. Ooh.
Ow. That's the one. Everyone does that when they look at Alan Rickman. Ow.
Oh,
Shoot. The glass.
I miss him.
Alan
Rickman. So Hufflepuff was one of the houses, by the way.
That's the other one. Hufflepuff. What do? What's their defining feature?
They are kind and caring.
They like animals.
Yeah, again, they're like good people.
Oh,
They're
I
just
see.
nice.
I do like the design of this hat thing.
The hat is great. Oh, they used to. I think I have a Sorting Hat in my parents' basement that I bought for like a Halloween
I see.
thing.
Does
It's
it
actually
talk?
pretty cool. It does. It moves.
Like that
but-
Christmas tree thing that can talk.
Yes, exactly the same.
It's almost certainly the same mechanics inside it.
Yes, just a hat.
Mm.
Yep. Oh, Harry.
A hat.
Oh,
Floaty candles. Very dangerous around that beard.
You know,
This is a very
there are
long
people-
process. You would think that maybe they did this before. They could do this. They could really speed this up.
It's exciting. It's sort of like, it's not like anything else in the world, really. You're getting put into your house.
I suppose
you
so.
need,
It's a special magic school. Isn't it?
yeah, you need a moment. Everybody gets their own moment. Very smart, Harry, picking not Slytherin. And that just means that he's a true Gryffindor. Because he really didn't want to be in Slytherin.
Does it?
Yeah, that's...
I don't care about anything you've just
Oh
said.
my god. Well then, I'm eating
I
all
want
of
to
the
know.
Oreos myself.
So here is... Professor McGonagall is the... Who's Professor McGonagall?
What? Where have you been for the last 45 minutes?
Is that Maggie Smith?
Yes.
Okay. What was that dwarf character we just saw? That's the worst makeup I've ever seen.
He teaches, like, the first year spells. He's, the Wingardium Leviosa class.
Oh, I couldn't understand this. Because Professor
Okay.
McGonagall, it says quotes here on IMDb. It says, "Meow," and then it says Dumbledore. I should have known that you would be here. This is a
'Cause she's a
Professor
cat.
McGonagall. Yeah, that is a classic quote from this film. Do you remember when toys around? Sometimes you can say to a friend, "Meow," and
that
they'll
according
put on
to
their
IMDb?
Dumbledore. Yeah,
Wow, that's fantastic.
lovely food.
Look at that food. That food looks great, actually.
It does.
Are those marshmallows on top of lamb
I think they're
things?
little paper things,
Oh.
little hats to put on its things.
That's just a whole turkey
Yeah.
for 2 people.
Oh.
Percy. Silly goose.
Exposition.
Hmm?
Exposition. It's John
Aw.
Cleese.
Nearly had
Did his
that
head come off or something?
Only 3/4 of the way.
Oh, yes,
Yes.
that's it. Wow, this ghost effect technology. Is that John Belushi? Hook there as well. So, this ghost special effects is some of the worst I've ever seen for a
It's
film made in the...
2001.
Well, like Casper was 1996.
You pose a very valid point.
I do.
Very valid.
She looks a little bit like a squirrel, doesn't she?
Yeah.
When she was very little.
Well, she gets very, like, it's like her little nose gets very squirrely. Cause she's
Little nose when she wrinkles it up.
yeah, because she's got to be sassy. Or to be
I like the way they sort of
sassy is
changed
cool.
the characters. As the actors actually grew, they realised. So Harry's becoming quite a good-looking guy,
Right.
which I don't think is supposed to really happen in the book. He's supposed to kind of remain quite thin.
Oh, right. Right.
And then Hermione became a very beautiful woman.
Right.
It's not really supposed to happen.
You can be nerdy and pretty.
That's true. What did that newspaper review as to call you today?
Weird cute.
Weirdo cute.
Weirdo cute.
Yeah, weirdo cute. Because weird cute implies it's cute, like in a weird way.
I
So
can't
it's
decide.
weirdo.
Yeah, I can't
Weirdo
decide
cute.
if I'm okay with this. Like, it's just like, I can't decide if it should have really been. Because it's
Cute
kind
weirdo.
of. Yeah, exactly. Like, cute weirdo means that I am cute,
But you're a weirdo.
but I'm a weirdo. Weirdo cute.
Means you're cute like a weirdo is. Is this character then later played by someone else? By Dawn French?
It's different every movie.
This, what, the large lady?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
This Dawn French comes in later. You don't know who that is, do you?
Nope.
Famous comedian.
Oh, okay. You can
You've
just
heard
say
of Absolutely Fabulous.
no.
Oh, my goodness.
What?
Jennifer
Listen.
Saunders and Dawn French. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Okay. We should keep saying Donna French, and I'll eventually understand who you're talking about.
Dawn French.
Okay.
It's not Donna French.
We need to work on translations.
Thought I spoke American, but turns out no.
I don't understand what you're saying half the time. I just nod.
Smile and nod.
Yeah, yeah.
Great.
Great. And then if you just stare at me for a minute, I go, oh, I think I'm supposed to respond.
I think it's my turn. Yes.
Oh, look at how happy Harry is. This is
Oh.
how I felt the first time I went to magic camp.
This film was made in the 80s. He would now be... Oh, he's got his owl with him.
He would be singing
He'd be... No, he'd be...
Annie.
When you wish upon an owl. Look at his weird feet. What's going on with his feet
What's wrong
there?
with his feet?
They're really long.
He's been living under a cupboard.
Anyway, if this film was made in the 80s, he would be sleeping in a cupboard or something to prove that he's not quite ready to adjust
Right.
to the current world he's in.
He's so happy.
This
Look
is
at
a real
them
place,
run.
I think. This is like Oxford or Cambridge University.
Oh, we should go. There's also those outdoor corridors at Magic Camp, too. It's like everything about it is very Hogwarts-esque.
Ah.
Yeah. So, they do send you a letter after you pay $1,600 that you got into
Bargain.
Magic Camp. Oh,
Oh, but she can change it to a cat.
look at that edit.
That was something.
How old is Maggie Smith?
I don't know. She is one of those actors that has always looked old.
Right.
Like John Hurt earlier. He's
Yes.
always been an old man.
Yeah.
So therefore when they die and it's their age, you're like, I thought he was just going to go forever.
As opposed to Jane Fonda, who you're like, I'm pretty sure she's in her 50s. Oh, 80? What?
So what? I should find out how old Maggie Smith is. She was born in 1934. So you can
Oh,
do
God,
some-
that's old.
It is. That's between wars. It's good old Alan Rickman. Have you seen Dogma? Because he's
No.
brilliant in that as an angel.
Nope.
Oh, that's very good.
I have seen him in
This
some
film?
Shakespeare movie.
Some Shakespeare movie.
I don't remember which one. I just remember watching it and he was
Wow.
amazing. Okay.
His emo haircut in this film.
I know. See,
Bottle, what did he say? Brew.
he's
Laurie.
just writing down what Snape just said. See, he is paying attention. Snape.
Supposed to be listening.
I
Oh,
was-
they've just got those ordinary notebooks that you can just buy.
Right.
Not
Yeah, but
magical
they're all writing with a
notebooks.
quill.
Yeah, I know. This is impractical. There's no kid at the back with an iPad.
They both got graph paper.
Yeah, it's got that special thing so you can just talk it. You talk at it and it types it.
Oh my god, that's absolutely a marbled notebook.
Yeah.
Like they
It's
just
very common here in the US, aren't they?
Yeah.
Don't know, sir. Because I started school yesterday.
Right. I didn't know I could do this.
This is ludicrous.
This makes me so sad. Just pick Hermione. Do you think his collar's choking him?
It isn't comfortable, does it?
Yeah.
Like, immediately after a take, it takes it off.
There's just Velcro at the back because he can't handle it. He's just like, no, get it off.
I'm going to die.
Why is he turning it to rum? He's 11.
I don't know, I think it might be a slightly racist joke because he's Irish.
I get it.
Owls here.
Here come the real owls.
This can't be the best system. So it's quite telegenic. Whee, dropped it.
He dropped
Catch.
it directly to the right person. Oh, that one girl's not getting any mail.
There's bloody chaos in here.
How do they not poop?
Yeah. Why isn't there owl poo everywhere?
Like, if Will was here, he would get pooped on.
Yes, he would.
Oh, or Will. Oh, Neville.
It's got a little thing. Oh, exposition.
Right.
I can't remember what I've forgotten.
I get you, Neville. You didn't get that life.
A village idiot character.
Oh my god. Can I have my coffee?
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. I was like, I'm missing something in my
I drank
life.
my coffee earlier.
Thank you. That is deliciously room
this has
temperature.
now become this has now become a crime drama. Oh, she's got a thinking face.
Wrinkly
Squirrely
nose.
thinking face. Oh, this isn't the bit where he vomits a slug in a bit.
Yeah.
Oh, it's disgusting, that bit.
We're going to watch it over and
Oh,
over.
her. She's some stuff as well.
Yeah, she has done things. Look at her
She's
eyeballs.
got a cool voice and face.
I do. Yeah, her voice is very. It's kind of calming, unless she's angry, and then it's terrifying.
Yes, I think she reads a lot of like kids' audiobooks.
Oh, that would make a lot of sense.
Yes.
Yeah, I would listen to this.
Look, who reads the audiobooks of Harry Potter here? Is it Stephen Fry? That's who we have in the UK. Or is it you do not know? It just sounds British. In which case, that's Stephen Fry.
I'm gonna go with a British man who can do fun voices.
Oh.
I genuinely don't know. I would assume it's the same, but haven't really listened to them because I read.
I can do it with my eyes.
I've also watched the movies a lot.
Zoe Wanamaker. That's her name.
Huh?
Zoe Wanamaker.
Wow, she looks a lot different in real life.
In real person.
In real
She was in a
person.
sitcom called My Family in the UK.
Was that a good show?
It was popular.
So no.
There was the older son became a star. He's the guy in, Love Actually,
Yes.
when he goes off to America and meets other pretty ladies.
Okay.
Here we go.
I never know what you're talking about.
Makes me think
no.
I'm the mad one. Chris Marshall, I think his name is. He is not featured in the cast list for the series.
This
It's all
sequence
exciting.
of this sequence of Neville flying is how I feel going into every magic show. Just
Is it?
like just a mess.
Desperately clinging on.
Just running around.
Almost dying.
Yep. Always
Oof.
almost dying and then ending with a broken wrist.
Oh wait, do they try and fix it and it goes all floppy? That's another thing I find disgusting. That might be in a later film.
that's to Harry in the next movie.
This is Chris Marshall. You recognise him?
Oh.
Yeah.
Cool. Why were we talking about him?
Can't remember.
'Kay.
She was in a sitcom with him
Ah, okay.
in the UK.
Great. That was a really diverted route.
This is also very similar to something that happens in The Worst Witch.
No.
Almost beat by
It's
beat.
not.
It is.
It is. The Worst Witch is very similar to Harry Potter.
Is it? And written before.
J.K. Rowling has been around for hundreds of years. Why can Malfoy fly so well?
Don't know.
Because he's rich
He's a
and
bit of
can
a-
do anything.
God, she's got very kind of. I have been to drama school. I've been taught to enunciate and open my mouth very wide.
Right, because
when I talk.
she's 11. But she gets much better as she ages.
This is very, very like something in Worst Witch. I read it with my son very recently. There was a
can't
snotty
believe
kid who's a bit
you.
evil. This is.
And they fly on a broom.
Yes, 'cause
And
they're
he
witches.
throws a remembrall.
No, not a remembrall.
See, you know. Talk to me when he throws him a remembrall.
And then one of the people sees them through the window.
This happens in Witchy. What's it called?
The Worst Witch.
Worst Witch.
Maud and Mildred. She's got a cat. They have cats, though. They have to have a cat, but the Worst Witch's one's no good, doesn't like flying. It won't sit on the back of the broom.
Does the cat deliver mail?
It's not a nice, sleek black cat. It's a cat.
Right.
She has bats that sleep in her room.
Do they deliver
And it's
the
very
mail?
much for younger readers. Also, it's very much aimed at young girls as well.
Mm-hmm.
Good, though.
So who delivers the mail in Worst Witch?
They don't go in to the sort of
See.
infrastructure of the society.
Okay.
It's
That's
just
not a
more
good
about an
story.
exciting adventure.
Mm.
Coffee then just made that
Woo!
sound.
Coral and his iguana. Look at him. Meanwhile, he's
Oh, dear.
plodding.
Meanwhile, oh, he's so bumbling and silly. But wait, there's more.
Oh, a seeker. See,
This
again,
is the Quidditch.
he just goes with whatever happens to him.
Let's have some exposition. You can imagine though, like screenwriters and directors being given the Harry Potter book, and they go, right, we've got to fit this into a movie. There's quite a lot of information in this, and it's all quite important, isn't it? Oh God!
I imagine does he go by Chris or Christopher Columbus?
I think it's Chris Columbus because
should be Christopher.
someone else, isn't there, who had that name?
Not
After discovering
recently.
America, he made
gotta-
Home Alone. Let's look up Chris
Right.
Columbus
I imagine he was reading this book
because you've been given it.
and going like, okay, how close can we make this to other things?
See.
Pulled from Lord of the
Chris
Rings.
Columbus. You know, actors always have that same story of, I didn't want to do it, but you know, my daughter said I should.
Right.
Do you think that's how much of a percentage of the time that you hear that story is it completely nonsense?
I would suspect it is 100% of the time accurate.
Oh, accurate. Oh. We went
Also, maybe.
differently
Oh,
there.
The Help is a good movie. Who was in The Help? Who are you looking
no,
at?
this is Chris Columbus. He was a producer.
Oh, I was like, he did not direct that
No.
movie. He is not good
There's
enough.
Not too much exposition. Magical things
See, now the stairs have changed,
that
which
happen.
it seems really stupid to me. Like, nobody thought, let's not change the stairs because some of these kids are probably directionally challenged.
Yeah.
Like me.
Children, like, there's a dark thing happening at Hogwarts where children have died there and they're just covering it up.
Right. Well,
There's a
yeah.
massive snake that lives under there, you find out.
Well, they didn't know
massive
that.
spider
And he's
nearby.
into hibernation right now, so it's fine.
Just a pretty little cat.
And somehow the stair moved. They were taking the staircase to their beds, and
Yeah.
it changed to Fluffy, the 3-headed killer dog.
Oh, is that what's about to happen? He's the director. What's this? Is he directing Five Nights at Freddy's?
That sounds like a diner.
It's not. It's a horror game. Indie
Oh.
horror game's quite popular. Seemingly, plot is not unknown. That is in the works.
That is terrifying.
Why is Chris Columbus directing that?
Ouch! But
He made
looks-
Pixels recently. Percy
he
Jackson.
made Pixels. That's why that movie
Percy
is bad.
Jackson, and the Lightning
Ooh.
Thief. Love you, Beth Cooper.
How is he still working?
Rent.
He did
Harry
not
Potter.
direct Rent.
He did.
I don't believe that. Rent was good.
The first two Harry Potters he did.
Right. Oh, Fluffy.
Bicentennial Man. Oh.
Also, fun fact, my dog today.
Oh,
Blue.
your dog looks like that.
He does look exactly like that, except
3 heads and
two-
everything.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Except 2 heads.
2 heads.
Yeah. It's not weird. He's only got 2 heads.
Bowie today blew a bubble with his drool.
Oh, that's nice.
I'm really proud of him.
Don't be sorry if
He
anyone's
drools
eating
so
that's
much.
listening to this.
Right. His head is equally as big as
Yeah,
Fluffy's.
it's that big head.
Just he can't
He's
fit
on
through
Instagram,
doors.
your dog.
He is on.
He does
Instagram.
surprisingly well for someone with no opposable thumbs, but the selfie queen is what he is.
He does the voice to text.
Does he?
Yeah.
Really? Oh, wait, that's not the voice. He has a voice, doesn't he? You do a voice for him. What is it?
Yeah. Hey, I'm Bowie. I'm on Instagram. I have a big head. I got a big head. I'm Bowie. That's Bowie's voice.
I see.
Yes. When you meet him, you'll understand.
I see.
Yeah. Got a big head.
Wait, what's she going to have to do? We were talking about the dog.
Hermione's gone to bed, and she said the line, we can't, they can't break the rules anymore, or else they're going to get killed, or worst, expelled.
Oh my god.
And then Ron said she needs to sort out her
Sort out her
priorities.
priorities.
See, you say it better. You say it more like Ron than me, because I'm not good doing an English accent.
Do your English accent?
No.
Because it's hello. It's like an urchin from the Dickensian novel. Hello.
It's very bad.
My limbs have fallen off because I'm so poor. See, it's a whole scene of exposition now about a made-up game. It's a little bit like baseball.
A
It's a
made-up
little bit like
game.
rugby. But it's got a magic ball.
Right. Is Quidditch also in the worst witch?
No?
See. I'm just saying. Look at Harry. Just a natural athlete.
Bad for just randomly hitting a thing.
This is also just comparing the Harry Potter world to real magicians, because I think that's a viable comparison.
That's true. So we are also no good at sports.
No one could play the sport. Everyone would die. There's just no hope.
It's true.
If
if we all tried to play Quidditch.
Right.
Yes.
There
so
was
you have to master flight, which involves...
Oh,
I
yeah.
think there's no spoiler alerts here. Large amounts of equipment that the audience can't see. So
Right.
it wouldn't be practical.
And
Because
strength.
if it were, why has no one done that? Does that happen in the Harry Potter play? Do they play Quidditch around on stage?
They don't, but there is a fight between Draco and Harry where they kind of fly around the stage a bit, which is really cool.
Oh.
But it's all done with,
Shadow
I won't
puppets.
say,
Code it to me so the magicians understand.
Heart.
Oh.
Was that coded?
I beat that out and everyone would be like, what did
Yes,
you
please.
say?
Yeah.
No, because that's something you can Google and find out everything about.
Yeah, that's true. We'll just beep it.
Okay. Wondering when that beat was.
Beep.
Blackheart.
You have to bleep it now.
Oh,
Twice.
Oh, no. It's annoying
See,
to
there
listen
he
to.
is.
Who, he? What do you mean?
That the dwarf you didn't think
Oh, I see.
had good makeup.
It doesn't.
It's really rough. Yeah.
Why is he melted?
So
He's in later ones as well,
yes.
but the makeup's better.
Well, there's a different one as well, a different shorter person.
Little person. Well, because this is Warwick Davis. He's a famous
Yes.
little person actor.
Yes.
The other one must be Van Troyer then.
Yeah, but
Who's
he's
Griphook?
he's Griphook.
Is Griphook the guy we saw at the bank?
No,
Oh.
Griphook comes later.
Leviosa. Because Warwick Davis is essentially, if you need a little actor,
He's
it's
the
him.
go-to.
Yep.
And British.
Like Willow, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Yeah,
Harry
he's
Potter,
in everything, right?
Solo, Star Wars story. Star Wars. Jonathan Creek. Star Wars. Other stuff he's basically himself. Star Wars. Harry Potter.
What is Star Wars about?
What is Star Wars about? It's about a war between celebrities.
Oh, cool. See, Hermione's really good at magic.
She is. Little SWAT. Oh my goodness. I don't like that kid, does he?
Oh, he blows things up. So if we were...
So Wingardium Leviosa, that is the flight spell. I do
Yeah,
know
it
that
goes.
one.
It just levitates.
I see.
Yeah. Oh, Ron, don't be a good friend. Come on now. Wait, if you're going to talk about other people, look behind you.
She's so sad.
No, she's sad, and I have to go rescue her from a troll.
She's got to go to the same hairdresser as Hagrid, as you can see from that shot there. Oh, time is moving on.
It's Halloween.
I've only just realised we're moving through time, because currently I thought we were on day 4 or something.
Does feel that way, huh?
I see, this has been almost a whole year.
What? It's been
Harry
2 months.
Is Halloween. Why? I'm not being
So I
given
don't
a
know
good sense of time.
I don't know if you know this, but Halloween is in October.
Yes, October.
Okay.
Yes.
And school starts in September.
Oh.
Like most school.
I didn't get that.
It's
I suppose
okay.
that makes sense.
This podcast is both fun and educational.
And educational.
Oh,
What's he saying?
troll in the dungeon.
Oh, there's a troll in the dungeon.
Just
What
thought you
am I gonna do? There's a troll in the dungeon. What am I gonna do? Me gonna faint on the floor.
Is that a real song?
Have you never heard that?
No.
There's a rat in the kitchen. What am I gonna do?
Oh, it's a fun song.
A lot of things that I know that you don't.
Okay, are you
Who
saying that
does
there's a
that
lot of
say?
things that I...
Don't know
Don't-
that I
wait.
know. Yeah, that's the opposite of what I just said. You know, sort of flipped around. Yeah.
I think there's also a lot of things I know
Everybody,
that you don't.
Calm down. It's only
He's
a bloody
so
troll.
old. Oh.
Peggy
Not
Smith's
before.
on it. Alan Rickman, looking scared.
Come on now, Alan.
I'm off.
Nice.
Shoot the glass. Please tell me you
Also-
understand what I'm referring to there.
Nope.
Oh, really?
Nope.
Have you not seen Die Hard?
Nope. This is...
I'm sorry, I have to leave. I mean, Die Hard's okay, but it's Alan Rickman's first film. It's amazing. It's only good because of Alan Rickman. Otherwise, it's
Wait,
just
he did other
forgettable.
films besides Harry Potter?
Cultured swine.
I really enjoy making you upset with the amount of movies I have not yet seen.
Oh, there's a troll. I don't remember this bit at all. Oh, is this going to have Moaning Myrtle?
No,
She
that's a
doesn't
different
appear later.
bathroom.
Oh. Oh, hello. I do not remember this bit at
Look
all.
at that.
Hello.
Lifelike troll.
Oh.
Oh my god, he's
No more
so
trolls in
gross.
any of the other films, I assume.
Correct.
Or any
Well,
of
they
the
don't
stories or
live
books.
there.
Where does it come from then?
Quirrell let him in. He brought him and let him in as a distraction to try to go
I
get the
see.
Sorcerer's Stone.
Oh. Spoiler alert. He is wrecking that bathroom. Yeah, just throw a bit of wood in, mate. That's going to do something, isn't it?
They're 11. They don't
They
know.
are wizards. Get a responsible adult with actual magic powers.
Because they've learned one spell.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Which is what they're about to use,
Yeah.
actually. Oh, God.
Dun 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 dun.
There he goes.
So
There's-
brave, that Harry Potter boy.
He...
Oh, that's bad CGI right there. Oh, it's... Keep it moving
Gross
so we
part.
can't see it. Oh.
I closed my eyes.
Yeah.
I didn't want to look at it.
Surely that troll is dead now.
No, it's just like doing blockhead.
I see, it's just too blockhead. Yeah, there we go. You've seen an actual magic trick that is repeatable at this.
Right.
Is blockhead.
Where you put a nail up your nose. You've done that?
Done what?
Have you
Blockhead.
done that? Blockhead.
Put the nail in the nose, yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
I didn't get taught it. I just sort of do how it worked and tried it on my own in a room.
And
Terrible
would
idea.
you ever do it again?
No.
Yeah.
See, he should be dead now.
Why? It's not
He's
further
gotta-
up his nose.
Up his nose.
But he's a giant. So that long wand
Oh,
to
see,
us
dead
would
now.
be dead.
That has gone into
No.
his brain.
He fell on the side.
Are we about to get ill? He's alright, kids, don't worry.
Well, he's still alive.
These 3 children are not murderers
Correct.
of, I assume, an endangered species.
I don't think so. I don't think they're endangered. Trolls?
No. When's the last time you saw one?
5 minutes ago
In this documentary.
in this
Oh, he's sort of
documentary.
alive.
Oh,
Oh.
I
too
closed
much.
my eyes again so I can eat these Oreos.
You know what kids love? They love. Oh, thank God, grown-ups have arrived.
I think they would have been a little bit quicker.
Could you
Aw.
speak more with your mouth wider open every time you speak, please, Hermione? Apparently you can.
I've never noticed that before.
Hello. I think she's also doing a voice, isn't she? She seems to speak less. She's got quite a well-spoken voice in real life.
Right. Well, also she's
Kind of
older now,
Rickman.
so
Yes.
that's helpful. I've never heard her speak.
Her
as
voice
a-
has dropped, so it
Right.
happens to a lady.
and she has a smaller mouth.
She grew into her mouth.
I wonder if that's accurate. It's just her mouth has always been able to open
She's
very
very
widely,
wide.
and she just grew into it. That makes sense. That's how I feel about my feet.
It's a mountain troll.
Right.
Comes from the mountain.
Right. Oh, they got points.
Oh, they get points.
Yeah.
Because this is how actual schools work. You get like smiley face, sad face,
Right.
points,
Right.
good behaviour, bad behaviour.
Yeah, except at the end of normal school, it's like you individually get a prize as opposed to your entire house, even though if your
Well,
house
maybe
has done
I think
nothing.
maybe just classes do just get a prize.
Oh, do they? That's fun. Little class competition. Is that what happens at Jack Jack school?
No,
Oh.
it is old school, which we didn't like.
Ah, gotcha. Yeah. Huh. Oh, Harry.
Potter.
Doesn't
They're
Harry-
very different though, aren't they?
Yeah. Does Harry know he needs to carb up before sports?
To what up?
Carb up.
Carb up.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's an athletic term. Most magicians
Yes.
don't know.
Yes, Harry. I
Athletic
think he might be
terms.
limping because you saw a massive cut on his leg. Jesus. I forgot this is essentially a crime procedural drama, this film.
Right, right. As well as it's like an episode of any crime show where they follow this one lead, and it's wrong.
It's
the
wrong, but then
entire
the
time.
truth comes out.
Right, always. Usually in crime dramas, it's a little less presentational.
It is. Yes, it is. Far fewer
Aw.
owls.
Hedwig.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. It's the super
Yeah.
thing 2000.
Okay.
Is it wrapped up? Oh, I wonder what it could
Yes.
be. I hope it's a new skateboard.
They did literally go, I wonder what it is.
Oh, it's a vacuum cleaner, Harry. The new Dyson.
That is the shape of a Dyson.
is, yeah. Ooh.
Did they just take a picture there?
It did look like a still
Yeah.
photograph, didn't it?
Yeah. But it was kind of like one of those bad cuts that you can make an iMovie. You also don't see a bunch of these actors ever again either.
It's true. Yes, they all get replaced actually quite
Yeah.
quickly, and it became a hit. So this is all very medieval looking now.
Right. So it's Quidditch.
He's a tiny child amongst sort of teenagers, isn't he?
Right. Because he's 11 and they're all...
But he's super good because he caught a ball.
Right.
Okay.
Yep.
Good.
But his dad was a seeker, so it runs in the family.
I see.
Like how my mom did a lot of martial arts. So in theory, I should be able to beat anybody up.
I see.
You
That's
know what
definitely
I-
how it works.
You know what I can't do?
What?
Martial arts.
Yeah, you can't even touch your toes or something. That was what you were showing me yesterday. I can't touch
Wow.
my toes.
Imagining that hundreds of people are listening to this. You just
Literally
told
dozens.
so many.
That you can't touch your toes.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna work on it.
These
Just
things they're standing on look very unsafe.
right. Also, fun fact: in this shot coming up,
Mhm.
there is an actor who I think she might go uncredited.
You can look on the uncredited list. It's
She-
very
it
long
can-
on IMDb. Well worth looking at.
Yep. It might be worth it all the time. You might find. Nope, I lost the joke. Good.
So we're about to see someone.
We're about to see someone who was a pro on Dancing with the Stars.
What else has she done to be a star? Oh, she was a pro, so she won the
She was
professional dancers.
yes, she was a dancer.
Got you.
Yes,
She wasn't one of the stars.
yes, and now
But she is a trained
doesn't
dancer,
do
singer,
anything.
actress.
Yes, she now is trying to be an actor and a singer.
Cool.
It's not going well.
Eh.
But her brother is now, as well as he was a dancer, and he now judges a dance show with Neo and J-Lo.
Neo? Who's Neo?
You know what? I don't really know how to properly answer that question.
I see.
Outside
I do think I know who that would be.
The show.
He saved the universe in The Matrix. Neo. And there is some sort of singer.
Yes.
In
Also,
the popular hit parade.
Fun fact.
Uh-huh.
Haven't seen The Matrix.
Good Lord.
But I
So
have
how many
seen the
times have
second
you watched
one.
this film?
Can you give me a time span?
Since it came out in 2001.
Probably
Guess what the answer is?
150.
Yeah, so you could have spent that time watching other important films on the list.
But I enjoyed comfort.
Okay.
I don't like new things. I don't like new people.
What is going on? They have to throw it through the hole.
Okay, so
But the balls are alive. Well,
Not
they're
that one.
magically possessed.
not the quaffle. The quaffle
Right,
is
that's
just
the large-
dead weight.
Sort of medicine ball looking thing.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep. So the quaffle gets thrown.
I see now where all the special effects budget was going. They were saving up for this section of the film.
Quidditch.
Yeah.
Doesn't look too bad. Except
No,
that
it looks
right
okay.
there. That
But
though,
it
there was
looks
Julianne Hough.
Difficult.
So the quaffle has to go through one of the 3 hoops, much like a golf or pool or something.
I see.
Any sort of net sport, soccer.
Yeah, put the ball in this thing.
Yeah.
It is most games.
I realized as well that I named 2 things that weren't really sports, like pool.
Yeah, pool and golf.
Yeah. So it would be like soccer, but there are 3 goals, and you have a goalie, and then you have other things that can distract you. So the bludgers will kill people. And
That's
so
a bit much, isn't it?
yeah.
What are the bludgers? Are those 2 other things that were flying around that Harry
that's
hit earlier?
Right. And then
And the little floaty goldy thing with wings.
correct.
Which is a snitch.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Good job.
What does that do?
So that flies around kind of on its own, and then it is the seeker's job to catch the snitch.
Right.
When you catch the snitch, whatever team gets it gets 150 points.
I see. That's because snitches
And then the game
get
is over.
stitches. Am I thinking of prison? Okay, sorry.
No.
Right.
Ugh.
So just like a lot of British games, it's a little bit too complicated.
Correct.
Because this sounds like, when you have someone sits you down for a card game and they start explaining it to you, and you're like, maybe we'll have to play it
Yeah,
to understand what the hell's going on.
It's a game of bridge.
Yeah.
No one knows how
No
to
one knows
play.
really how to play it. Maybe J.K. Rowling is...
Yeah.
Jonathan K. Rowling is the only person that knows how to play this
Why
game.
do you assume it's a man?
Hermione looked like a minion then, with those, binoculars.
Oh, Snape. See.
Jinxing the Broom. Surely there's going to be a band called Jinxing the Broom. Just plays Harry Potter covers.
I mean, you're the one looking
There
things
we,
up.
there we go. I'm going to look up Jinxing the Broom.
If there isn't,
Because the Jinx is a
One.
famous magic magazine, isn't it?
yeah.
Sorry, carry on.
If that isn't already a band, we should make it.
We should.
Or that is the title of this podcast.
Jinxing the Broom. Yes! We found the title
We did
of the
it.
untitleable.
We recorded
So
almost
they're
an
all-
entire episode without knowing.
So they're all going to be called Jinxing the Broom.
Yep.
Brilliant.
Which doesn't tell you anything about the podcast.
I know, but it doesn't matter what you call something.
Ah.
Jinxing the Broom. Long hyphen. Hyphen? Yeah.
Just in between.
Yeah, and then it
Jinxing
says
dash, the dash
Magician's
room.
audio commentary that no one asked for.
Yeah, I support
There's
this.
something came up on the Harry Potter wiki.
Oh, so
Why was Snape jinxing the broom?
He
on,
love it.
I do love a little bit of Yahoo questions. Harry believes that once Voldemort is rescued, he will kill Harry. ... In the cinematic scene between Professor Quirrell and Harry, Quirrell reveals that he, Quirrell, seeks the stone for Voldemort. Broom jinx. Jinxing the broom.
Why don't you read the Harry Potter audiobooks?
I could do, but just do my various voices.
But could you read them all as Jack Sparrow?
Jack Sparrow, mate.
Oh, I would listen to those so
That's
much.
technically a magical curse. We can watch Parts of the Caribbean.
Oh, yeah,
if we
we
set aside
could.
24 hours to watch one film.
So,
I'll happily watch the first one over and over again.
We
The
should
rest-
watch the 5th one.
Which is the one with Penelope Cruz in?
That's the 4th one. That's the only Jack Sparrow movie. Like, he's the main focus. And
it's
they
also
learned quickly.
terrible.
Oh.
Is there a large rolly thing I can go on?
He's gonna throw up.
Oh, he's going to throw. Is it a slug?
No.
What's he going to throw up?
He's gonna throw up.
Magic. Dust. His parents. What's he going to throw up? Oh my god.
His parents?
I don't know. Why was it in his mouth?
The entire movie would be over if
Where
he
did it
threw
go?
up his parents.
I wasn't looking. I was looking up the title of our podcast. So
He jumped off of his broom and caught
it in his mouth.
Yeah, which
Would
is
have broken his
so.
teeth.
It's really important in
That's
the later
disgusting,
story.
Harry.
Hey,
Well
they
done.
win. They won the game.
Because he caught the snitch.
No, because he caught the snitch and they were ahead in points. So
if you get the snitch and you're ahead in points, you automatically win.
So if you catch the snitch, your team gets 150 points. However, let's say I catch the snitch for my team, but you are on the other team, and it was 160 to 0 when I caught the snitch.
You suddenly have 150.
I have 150, but you have 160, and you win because the game is just over.
I got you.
Yeah, does that make sense?
That just stops the game at that point.
Right.
So you could score 1 point, catch the snitch, you win.
Well, you would never score 1 point because
Okay.
each time the quaffle goes through, it's 10.
Excellent. If it was made in America, though, it would be something random, like 12, 19.
We have to convert
or
from
23
metric.
if it was a little bit further away.
They're 3 feet
What did
to
he
a
kill
yard.
to get this pelt for? It's been enormous.
I assume that troll.
Oh, maybe. That'd be great if he was wearing just the troll's pelt at this point.
That'd be great.
Ron's just looking in the whole time. Where did you get that from? Shut up, Ginger.
Who's the ginger?
What?
What?
Ron. Ron has ginger hair.
I didn't know what you were
Very
talking
blonde.
about.
Like, what is...
I kind of cut out from what you were saying and started watching the movie. And then I came
Why?
back into you going, shut up, Ginger.
Shut up, Ginger.
What's that?
The hair's quite inconsistent throughout this.
Well, it's now winter time, and so
Hence the scarves and the snow.
Right. Hence the less humid hairdo. So here's something about curly hair. That's a fun fact. If it's humid,
It goes super
It's
frizzy. I'd seen that episode
terrible.
of Friends. They decide Monica's has curly hair.
why are we referencing Friends? We're having such a good time.
I'm so sorry. I like that trunk. That's a good way to decorate a Christmas tree.
They can make the decor of the Christmas tree float up, but she has to hand carry her trunk.
Carry a massive trunk. It's clearly empty as well. Is it full of wands and books, is it?
No, that's all she has.
I'm down with this look. It's very Christmassy. I like that. He's also wearing a Christmassy jumper.
Yes. Or a jacket.
How lazy do you have to be to pick it up and move it?
No, it's
Or is this
Wizard's
like when you
chess.
Wizard's chess, like when you can play it on like the computer at school when you were young, and you could just.
Here it goes,
Oh.
Wizard's chess. See,
This is a good idea. It's almost like something in Star Wars, but you've not seen Star Wars, have you?
no, I imagine that Star Wars took it from Harry Potter anyway.
Absolutely.
Oh, they're gonna be in love soon.
They
Look
are.
at
Don't they
them.
get them married?
They do. It's
But
so
her
sweet.
secret shame is that she actually loves Harry.
No,
I think J.K. Rowling said that.
no. She said that it was possible that her and Harry could have
I
gotten
see.
together at one point, but really, she's.
One lonely night, they did.
There was
they
that.
did.
There was that a
Oh, was
scene,
there?
yeah,
Isn't
where
there
they.
later there is a pretty young blonde lady, blonde girl, in a later film. She has some special power. Doesn't Harry fancy her?
He likes Ginny.
Ginny, she appears later, but there's a blonde girl.
Luna.
Yes.
He doesn't have feelings for her. He just asks her as
So
out
complicated.
to a party because he wanted to go with a friend.
I see.
And
She's only in 2 films, right then? Or 1 film?
4.
Oh.
Fine.
I think the last 4 films are essentially different things compared
Right.
to this.
You know what
This
would
is
be
all
really
very
good?
kitty blocky blocky blink. This is why so in the UK this is on every Christmas. I know, like
Is
in
it
the
really?
US, films are on constantly. Like God, is the Galaxy was just on telly a moment ago.
Right.
Whereas in the UK, that doesn't happen very much. Unless it's Hot Fuzz.
What?
You know Hot Fuzz?
What?
Do you know the film I mean?
Yes, I've never
It's
seen it,
just
but why is it on?
Constantly on.
Why?
So we have like 4 or 5 main providers of content.
Right.
And they obviously have, there's one of them called ITV. There's ITV1, ITV2, ITV3, ITV4.
Yeah.
ITV1 is the main channel. ITV2 just constantly shows Hot Fuzz. ITV3 is just stuff from the sort of 70s and 80s.
Oh no.
ITV4, I don't know.
Sure. He's invisible. Could you imagine if we actually had an invisibility cloak?
It would. It'd make a lot of magic easier, wouldn't it?
Oh,
if you just had one real magic thing, like an invisibility cloak, or Wingardo Leviosa,
please.
you could do so many other tricks with that.
Right.
But hiding, you know.
Right. Well, it's sort of like once you know how to do one magic move, you can use it
for many things.
For everything.
See, that's a giveaway there. The hand is floating there. So the incredible floating hand.
It is. It's now the new ghost of Hogwarts.
Yeah.
Incredible floating hand. I don't think people are around to see it because it's nighttime in the library.
It's one of the songs that Jinxing the Broom play. Nighttime in the library.
It's just about trying to read a book with no lights on.
It is, and the incredible floating hand. It's the opening track on the album.
I love that so much. Jinxing the Broom.
Jinxing the Broom.
Uh-oh. This book's
Taking
gonna be a
contraband.
bad idea.
Magical books.
It's gonna scream.
Oh my god.
That CGI of that face is exactly the same face that they do for Voldemort in the back of Quirrell's head.
Is it supposed to be though?
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so. I think it's just a possessed book.
I think that's all they knew how to do at that time.
This is what happened when I went to a library once, and that's why I don't read very much.
That you
A
spilled
book screamed
an
at me.
oil lantern? No.
This is actually a compelling representation of dyslexia. Dyslexic opens the book, it just screams at them.
Wait, are you dyslexic?
No,
Oh.
I'm just not very good at reading.
I was excited to bond with you, and it didn't happen.
I was told I was dyslexic at school,
Ah.
so therefore I never learned to read or write very well. And
Right.
then later I was told, no, not really. I'm also one of those people that doesn't think that dyslexia really exists in the way that it gets labelled as.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. I always messed up my B's and my D's, so like
Yes, that's
spelling
quite a
bad
common
is
thing.
really hard.
That's just quite a common thing. It's just you weren't taught
Yeah.
it properly.
Yeah, I have no. I have a hard
Sixes and
time.
nines,
I have a really hard time comprehending reading. Like I could read a paragraph and then if I look up, I don't remember what I read. Type situation.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So when I read, it takes me like
Ages.
3 times.
Yeah, I am a slow reader.
Yeah. Magic books were always really hard.
Yeah,
I
I got into reading because, as in I got better at reading because I read magic books. So there's lots of complicated words.
Yes.
They're often written by quite verbose people.
Yeah.
So you get quite a good vocabulary.
Yeah.
You have to look up the words each time.
Right. I learned a whole bunch of moves. So a whole bunch. We'll
Of magic moves.
just bleep these out.
Dance moves.
Yeah. Specifically the floss.
Floss. The worm.
The worm. I learned a bunch of magic
The-
moves
yeah.
backwards. So I started doing my classic pass in reverse.
Oh.
And so I did all of these moves
Pass it class.
with the wrong hand or the wrong, because I would read the description
I
and
see.
read it wrong and like comprehend it to be all different.
Wait, are you left-handed?
No.
Is your dominant hand left-handed? So it's not like you flip it.
Yeah, I just flipped it opposite.
I see.
And people were like, why is your pass so bad? Oh, it's because
I'm
it's
doing it wrong.
backwards.
That's probably a move though now. Doing it back wrong.
Yeah.
It's a different way to do it.
They'll credit Marlowe.
Exactly, yeah. Marlowe's the one. It's just
Always.
credit it's him. In mentalism, it's Animan. Obviously, this is similar to something Animan came up with, but this is my variation. You just put that in anything,
I'm
then it's fine.
Max Maven.
I'm Max Maven. Do you know what? On YouTube, there is a special that Max Maven did. It was a video you could buy. We should 100% do that. Do an audio commentary for that. It is
Yes.
amazing.
Done.
It's incredible.
Done. I want this mirror in my house. I know it's really bad because it's this is a terrible mirror, but I really want it.
And also, when you look into it, you see horrible things. Doesn't he see his parents?
Yeah, you just see what you most desire.
I see.
So he most desires his parents. Like, right now, I would look into this mirror, and I would see an Oreo Thin. Oh my god! They're here!
Right here!
Wow. Very simple needs in
Father
life.
actor changes, doesn't he?
I don't remember. Dad? Yeah, definitely. Most definitely.
Think about this film, the dialogue is so natural.
Well, it has to be, right?
Mm.
There's a boy wizard. God, I love Oreo Thins. Oh, okay.
Blah, 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 blah.
Oh, he can feel that.
Oh.
Isn't that just
Shame he's not a
wonderful?
better actor at this point.
What'd you say?
Shame he's not a better actor at this point.
Oh, he's 11.
It's not an excuse. There are some incredible actors who are 11.
Name.
They just don't have brown hair.
Just name.
Name
like
a more
30.
iconic duo. It's a special mirror. It's my parents trapped in a mirror.
Also, we're still invisible.
Oh yeah.
But what happened when you drop the cloak on the floor?
How do you find it again?
Right?
Good point.
I can barely find the things that aren't invisible. Do you know how long I looked for those dang magnets today? So long. I really thought I lost them. I was so upset. I was like, how fast can I run over to a store to get a magnet? Back of the door.
It's surprising, though, that the door was magnetic. Because we assumed it was wood, and then you threw a magnet at it, and you were like, oh my god. You look on your face, it's like, I might actually be magic. For a second, you're like, oh, finally.
That's how I feel when most things happen. If something
Maybe I'm
just
magic.
exciting happens, I'm like, I think I have powers. Kind of like when Harry made the glass disappear.
Mm-hmm.
No, I've never actually done that, but when other things happen, it's just like, no, I think I have
magic.
power. I'm either a boy wizard or Iron Man. Things are just happening.
Things just happening to you, and it's just, there's no rational explanation for them.
There's
other
absolutely
than
none. Like,
the
I've
door
read-
is made of metal and you threw a magnet at it.
That's not it.
How dare you?
What this documentary called
I
Harry
see.
Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone has taught me is that you could have actual powers. And I think I do. I also definitely know a man with this beard.
That's true. Yes, you know a lot of United States magicians,
Yes.
and they would happily grow this sort of look.
Yeah. Would they not grow that sort of look in the UK?
Some might in the UK, but those people maybe play Father Christmas time and they dress up for the kids.
Yeah.
Or you do not let your children go near that man. It's one of those two options.
That's because he's sitting in the corner of the train station.
Yeah, that's true. Platform 3 3/4. Do you mean 9 3/4? Whatever.
$1, please. Yeah.
See, I don't think. Yeah, I prefer Michael Gambon.
So
Because he's supposed to be a more cheeky, little bit kind of wink, wink. I actually, I know what's going on here. I understand your kids, but he's always imparting wisdom.
right.
Which is probably a good idea for this first film.
Yeah, if there was a combination of the
Sort
two,
of
because
gravitas.
what the films really miss from the books is the
Also,
relationship.
this should clearly be Ian McKellen as well, but he was the wizard of the other stuff. Hello, I'm Ian McKellen.
Wait, hold on.
Dumbledore, but in the Hobbity one.
Oh, okay, cool.
There we go. Jesus.
I've seen though.
I have seen one and a bit.
That's fine. That's all you need. I'm just upset. Our 10 listeners who have seen Lord of the Rings.
You were saying something and I interrupted.
I don't remember.
As is my want.
It's not important now. We'll just listen to this later and remember that I
That's
wanted
true.
to
That would
talk
be very
about
frustrating for me to listen to.
Clearly was not important enough for me to put a pin in it. There goes Hedwig.
And we're going to jump forward in time.
Yep. Aw, look at that cut.
Do they? Oh, nothing. I was going to say something that's a spoiler, but if Daisy listens to this, it's different. It's a spoiler.
I think you should say it
Could you be
anyway.
so stupid?
Because we've spoiled most of the film, all
That's
of the
true.
stories.
That's
So
true.
anyway,
Not too much.
I've said a lot.
I
Sorry,
wasn't
Daisy.
listening. I didn't understand. Of course, here it is. The Sorcerer's Stone. So did they ADR that? If you know what ADR is.
Right, yes, I do.
Additional
Thank you.
dialogue.
Yes, recording.
And they changed the...
I don't know. I'm just excited. I just love this movie.
This movie is finally kicking off now with this mystery, and it's only an hour and 38 minutes in. I can't wait to see how this last 53 minutes... An hour of this film is exposition about magic.
You have to
There's a lot
know
of telling and not showing.
all of the information about the family before you understand who murdered the cousin.
Absolutely.
Like, that's how it works. Or else,
Also, Harry Potter is the most famous book in the world at this point. No
Right.
one's being introduced to this character through the film.
Right.
I guess they knew it was going to live on, but, like... The first, like, half an hour just ticking boxes. There's a scar. There's a big tall guy.
that's
There's
what the first
cupboard
4
he lives
movies
in.
do.
It's true. That is true.
We know about the Sorcerer's Stone.
Oh, my bloody God. We just shot them in the head then. Bang. No witnesses. That's what Dumbledore said.
We've already covered up other children's murders. It's totally fine.
Almost certainly.
Where's Fang? Fang's the best dog. There he
Yeah,
is.
Fang.
Look at him.
Yeah.
Look at his big head drooly face. he's bigger than Ron.
I like the way all his stuff's big. That's
Yep.
quite nice. Chartments.
Oh. He's so cute. His big floppy face.
Melty face. Wasn't he? I think he was the first guy cast.
Is Hagrid?
Yeah, as J.K. Rowling specifically asked for Robbie Coltrane.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
I also
That's a
really
thing I
like
just
that.
remembered. Not read that off IMDb.
You just remembered that fun fact?
I think so. It might be. It's a dubious fun fact, because I cannot quite remember if it's accurate or not.
Great. There's also...
Dragon egg. No. It's Game of Thrones.
Wrong show.
Oh.
Wrong documentary.
What's in there then?
A dragon.
God's
It is a
sake.
dragon.
A dragon. Is this dragon relevant later in the film?
No.
Why then? Is it here?
No, it's the dragon itself. No, but the idea of Hagrid, like where he got the dragon, is very important.
I see.
No shit, Hermione. What do you think it is?
Well done, Sherlock Hermione.
It's not a chicken. Oh. He is really cute.
Norbert.
You
Jinx,
said that at
personal
the
Jinx.
same...
Jinxing the Broom.
Jinxing the Broom.
His beard's on fire.
Oh.
Oh no. You definitely just gently pat like that if
Of
your beard
course.
is literally on fire.
Right. Malfoy. He's glowing. He was
He
so
was.
blonde that he was glowing.
So in the books, is he very pale? Is he albino?
I think
in some
he's
sense?
just... He's not albino. I think he is just...
Pale.
pale. And everybody else has more dark features, and he and his dad are the only ones that are very blonde and light, and I think that's
we've
just
not
sort of
seen
like a
Jason
gold.
Isaacs yet, have we?
Who?
His dad. in the
Oh,
film.
right, that's not, he doesn't come in until the next one.
Doesn't he?
Yeah.
Why?
Because he's not important to the story in this.
Is he in the book though? The first one?
No.
No.
So he's definitely not important
It's
to the
another
story.
exciting Scottish outfit that she's wearing.
She does have a very Scottish outfit.
I'm just.
The most flannel. Everything she has is flannel. Flannel hat. Flannel. She's got a striped.
Yeah, oh, that's
Ropey
her
belt.
dressing gown. Isn't it? That's what it's supposed to be.
She's so cool.
Isn't she in? I've never seen any, but Downton Abbey. There's a similar sassy, older woman in the house.
Yes, I also have never seen it, but I understand the answer is yes.
Have you seen The Best Exotic Marigold Hotel?
No.
She's good in that too.
Cool.
This guy just look like this, by the way? Because that's how everything he's in. He's in Hot Fuzz.
I think he's a little less gross and sweaty.
Maybe, yes, that's true.
I hope. I very much hope.
I guess if you saw him in real life, you think he's a roadie.
Yeah.
For a band.
Or homeless.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, did they take his...
Yeah.
Did they take his dragon away?
They just took him... There, he just said what happened. Took him to Romania. That's how I feel about every dog I meet.
What?
That's how I feel about every dog I ever meet. As I just meet them on the street and go, oh my god, what if their family's mean? They should come with me.
Come live with me.
Oh my god, so cute.
So I've not been paying attention. What are they doing?
Right.
So they're all in trouble. They've lost 50 points each.
This is going to be every recording we do. We're just in the middle of it and go, I'm sorry, I haven't been paying attention. Okay, so
I was paying attention for the first hour of exposition.
So you know the information.
Yeah.
They are having detention.
In a forest. Now. They're being led into a forest by two creepy old men.
One.
Oh, just one now.
Filch left. But Fang's there, and Fang will protect them, because he's a big dog.
So this is their detention going into the forest?
Correct. So they're helping Haggard with the project.
With a project. Mm-hmm. Right.
Right. Because
digging his hole. No, get in.
Detentions at Hogwarts are served helping teachers with projects. So, Harry has to serve detention with Gilderoy Lockhart in the next movie, and just signs his fan mail.
What does Hagrid do? Isn't he just like the gamekeeper or the groundskeeper?
Yeah, yeah. Gamekeeper and keeper of keys.
Oh, all the keys.
Yes. But he kind of knows all the stuff in the forest. Mm-hmm. Including the unicorns. That's why he got kicked out of Hogwarts, is because he kept...
Killing unicorns.
No, that is a terrible thing to do.
Oh, I imagine so. They're quite endangered.
Right. And also pure.
Purely endangered.
And pure.
Are we going to see a unicorn?
We are.
Oh. Is it a white horse they've stuck a thing on its head?
Yep.
Blip.
It's also, dead when you see it.
Oh,
so.
No.
Malfoy took Fang. He doesn't like the forest.
He's a bloody coward.
Look at his face!
So you do an F you see a dog.
Yeah. Even when I'm driving, it's just weird stuff.
Look at him, bang. Crashed another car.
I have crashed 0 cars due to dogs.
I see. Have you ever crashed a car?
I have not.
There was a conspicuous pause.
There was.
I have crashed 0 cars.
I meant it.
Due to dogs.
I have never been in a car crash while I was driving.
Ah. Is this the giant spider bit coming up?
No. If it was.
In this film?
No, we will not be watching that film.
Oh, do you not like that bit?
I don't like spiders.
No one likes spiders.
I literally almost called you the other night. Like
really?
2 a.m. Be like, who in this team is awake? Oh.
I see.
Get the spider out of this room.
I was going to do that whole reply thing where it's...
Do you know
this
who
film
that
takes
is?
a very dark twist, doesn't it?
Right.
Pretty much from the point that a book screams at a small child.
Right. See, there's a unicorn.
Knowledge is scary.
Why don't we just...
Still running in the background.
It'd be just great if he ran back here, too. He just was running in a big circle around this scene. Oh, that'd be great.
There's no Death Eaters in this yet, are there?
No, that's...
Are they the floaty things, the Death Eaters?
Yeah. Oh, no, Death Eaters are people who work for Voldemort. You're thinking Dementors.
Dementors, who make
but
you
there's a centaur.
Make you feel a bit sad.
Yeah. Suck out all of your happiness. Look at that.
It's Some very old school filmmaking
Yep.
there.
Yep.
Thank you, Centaur. Thank you, Mr. Tumnus.
Oh.
James
What a
McAvoy with his
great
little
movie.
hairy belly.
That's another one
That's
we
a
could
freaky
watch.
looking one. That looks like something from the Underworld series of films. You've no idea what I'm talking about.
Nope.
You've only ever seen Harry Potter films.
Yep. Does the Underworld series also have things that are inspired by Harry Potter?
No.
Okay. See. A cursed life.
Oh.
Right. So Voldemort.
What's going on?
Okay, so Voldemort.
I think we killed the unicorn.
He
It was drinking its blood. Hang
that
on,
was
I'm getting
Voldemort.
expositioned. That was Voldemort. What?
See, he's
Yeah, I know this
Right.
bit. So why would you want a half-life? What's a half-life?
Okay.
You get half of a life?
right. It's cursed. Like it's terrible. It's bad. You would kind of like
Right.
disintegrate physically and mentally,
Why,
but you'd still
why
be
would
alive
you want to do that?
because
He's dead.
Voldemort has like 1% life, and he could like by drinking it he can sustain himself until he gets the Sorcerer's Stone.
Got you.
Because he basically is dead, but the reason he isn't dead is because of the Horcruxes.
Yeah, tell me what a Horcrux is.
Okay.
I've heard this phrase. I've not watched it beyond film 3 or 4.
Okay, I will help. So Horcrux is Daisy. Don't listen. A Horcrux
Is this not explained until 4 or 5 films in?
much later.
What?
Half-Blood
It's
Prince,
almost like
number
that she's
6.
making it happen. She went along.
She wrote it backwards.
Smashed it.
So
End the. And then she just keeps going.
and
End the.
that is
Potter
correct.
Harry. After ever happy lived.
Broom the Jinxing.
What is a Horcrux?
Okay, so Horcrux is you take a piece of your soul
Uh-huh.
and you put it into an object. And how you do
So
that
that's
is you
quite a common sort of magical idea, isn't it?
it's bad.
Mythical idea.
It's very bad. A lot of people don't know about it. It's a very bad, dark thing to do. Because in order to do that, you have to split your soul, and how you split your soul is you kill a person.
Mm-hmm.
And so Voldemort killed 7 people.
Right.
And put.
You said a person. Was he just having a good day, or?
No, well, he made 7 Horcruxes.
Oh.
So the reason he can't die is because he made 7 of them, and basically
So one of
in
them
order
is
to
living on the
kill
back
him-
of this guy's head.
No, that is Voldemort himself.
Right.
Right. So the Horcruxes.
Oh, he's playing the tune on his little panpipes. Sorry. So Horcrux is
one of the Horcruxes.
bit of
is
your
the,
soul lives in something, an
in
object.
something. Yes.
Okay. Is one of them the massive snake that is down in the basement?
No.
Oh.
One of them though is the diary that is in
Tom
the second
Riddle.
one. Yes.
His
Correct.
diary.
Correct.
I think I've seen the second one more than I've seen any other.
Oh, great.
Because I can't stand the children in this one.
You have referenced the Chamber of Secrets many
I
times.
think that's because that's obviously the one I've watched maybe once or twice.
You've literally got, is this the spiders
Is
bit?
this the spider
Is
bit?
this the slugs
Have
bit?
you got the
Is
flying
this-
car? I guess it's a bit like how... So like Iron Man 2 is the one that's like the rest of the films.
Yes.
Because it's setting it all up, whereas Iron Man 1 is just exists on its own. But it's good.
Right.
This is not good.
This is good. This is a documentary about the
Documentary.
wizarding world of Harry Potter. Look at that green screen.
Hour 51 in. Yeah, it is terrible. Like, they were just in this place, weren't they? In real life. They were on a bit of field at some point.
Right.
Walking, and then they
They
weren't.
could have just stayed there.
That's true.
Supposed to reset the camera shot. Oh, she has less flannel on.
Hmm. It's got a bit of crushed velvet.
Yep. Put a pin in this because I have to say something out off of the microphone.
Okay, what about this? Green flannel?
About, yes.
I see. Do I mean flannel? Crushed velvet.
I think it's crushed velvet. 'Cause
Yes.
it has that really pretty.
Shimmer.
Yeah. So it's just a giant neck brooch. what is
It's a
that?
Horcrux. It's got something in it.
It's Everybody makes a Horcrux and wears it as their neck brooch.
Just in case. Were they wearing these jumpers before?
Yes. I mean, how long ago before?
The glass. Sorry. He's famous for saying that.
Is that from Lord of the Rings?
Die Hard. Yeah. Oh, my God. What other films have you watched?
Okay, I've seen Pirates of the Caribbean.
Mm-hmm. All of the Harry Potters.
Right. All of the Pirates of the Caribbean.
We watched Infinity War, so I know you've seen that.
Yep. I've watched all of the Marvel films.
All of the Marvel films, right. Have you watched anything made not in this millennium?
I saw the Vanilla Ice movie, Cool as Ice.
Oh my God. Oh yes, that is the only, this is a fun fact about you, which I happen to know, that is the only film you have downloaded and permanently available on your laptop.
Correct.
Everything else is streamed, but you never know, when you're on a flight, you might want to watch a little bit
of Cool as Ice. It has such great music.
Well, and a motorbike.
Yep. There's Neville. Look at his pajamas.
Freaking pajamas, yeah.
Oh my God. And they're purple, which is the color of magic.
Colour of magic. What's on them? Oh,
Teddy bears.
Teddy bears.
He's Neville.
I bet those were a big popular pajamas that Christmas.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Neville.
Oh, Neville.
Oh, that's fun.
Brutal.
Little do they know that Neville's going to save the world in 7 more movies.
Does he save the world?
I'm not going to tell you because...
Somebody save... Did he sing that? He's a big fan of Smallville.
He does sing the theme to Smallville.
Does he really?
Also, did you see that thing about the woman who plays Chloe in Smallville? That she ran a sex traffic ring?
That was a bit much,
so
wasn't it?
I met someone...
I was like, I knew the series ended a while ago.
Right.
So
I met someone that was in that.
Out?
Oh, definitely.
Was in the sex traffic.
Yeah, I met somebody who was in that cult.
Oh, yes, it was a cult, basically, wasn't it?
Terrifying. Does it have to be? This is just explicit.
Exciting LA lifestyle.
He's sleeping. Oh
He's
my God.
He's asleep, a doggy.
I love
Why
my
is he
dogs.
sleeping?
Because there's music playing. So what we missed in our having fun is that Hagrid got the dragon egg from a stranger that got him to talk about Fluffy and through games.
But it was Snape.
It was maybe Snape.
It was maybe Snape, or it was the other guy.
It was definitely the other guy.
With the turban. They currently think Snape is the bad guy because
Correct.
he dresses and acts like a bad guy.
Correct.
This other guy's just too silly.
Right.
He would never be a guy with a weird little man living on the back of his head.
Do you know the ending information about Snape and Harry's mom?
No,
Okay.
but I know it's something like
So beautiful.
always type thing. Yeah.
Yes. So that which is really cool, is J.K. Rowling told, because at the time this movie came out, the last book wasn't out, right?
And she hadn't written it really, but she knew
Yeah.
certain points and told Alan Rickman.
Yes. Isn't that
this
nice?
piece of information.
So he knew when
He
filming
did,
this
yes.
what was going to happen to him and the story, and I just love that because it's important, or else what he wouldn't care about
There's
Harry.
no motivation, is there,
Right.
for him to
None.
be involved? Although he's just a meanie pants.
Yep.
Oh my God, the 3-headed dog is angry.
Uh-oh. Fell on a plant.
Is it a living plant?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. This is like Star Wars. There's a bit in the Star War where they're in a trash compactor. I'm not a big fan of Star Wars, but I think I've seen it. And things come and get them, not quite like this.
Oh. Is Star Wars a television show?
Yeah.
Eh.
War of the Stars. It's like Dancing with the Stars, but more ammunition.
Like Ninja Warriors?
Yeah, exactly that.
Got it.
Oh, Hermione's dead.
No, she just fell through.
Oh, do you just have to relax?
Right. See?
He doesn't look very relaxed.
I think you just have to stop moving.
I see.
I think that's more of the key.
Anti-quicksand.
Yes. And Ron can't handle this. Ron is really good for nothing.
Why didn't she do the
chess.
Sorry?
She's
Ron is
about
good
to.
for nothing.
That girl could do
Jesus.
anything.
It's fun to be a nerd. And know your freaking spells.
Does she classify as weirdo cute?
I guess so. Herbology. In herbology. Herbology. It's the best biology I've seen.
That would be a commercial break if it were on television.
Yes, it would.
Because I've seen it also on TV.
They do. The commercial breaks are also in between the time jumps, aren't they?
Right. Always.
Jumped up quite nicely.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, this little floaty pens. What are they?
No, they're keys. Pens.
Oh, they're keys.
Also, by the way, in the show tonight, there was a slew of your pens right at the top of the staircase.
Oh,
and it was just like if someone stepped on
I
them, they were
did
going
wonder
to
where they'd all
flying.
gone.
Oh my god, they were all just right there. Good times. Show times.
It's hazardous to come up on stage with us, isn't it? My bit of stage is covered in water.
Yeah.
Your bit's covered in pens. Neither of which are our fault. I've provided the pens. Young
Right.
Stranger provided the water.
Right. My set used to be covered in red envelopes.
Oh yeah.
When
Sorry
you used to
about that.
just throw them. It was actually very funny. But it would only be funny to me. I could never make an actual joke about it because no one would care.
And I was like, yeah, I saw it, yeah.
It was just a funny thing I would notice. You're right, Harry.
Oh, it's too simple?
There's a key.
Mhm.
There's only one key up there that can fit the door, obviously.
That's how keys work.
Right. But
Right.
but all the rest look the same except this one. And he's like, why is there just a broom? It must be too simple. And he's about to find out that it is seemingly very simple.
I see. Is this like another film we probably haven't seen? Indiana Jones.
Excuse
Quest for
me?
the Holy Grail. Whatever it's called. Indiana
You're
Jones
talking about the first one.
and the Holy Grail.
Right.
Yeah.
So that there is, in the book, there is a scene where Hermione and Harry have to drink from cups. And only one of
choose
them...
the cup of a carpenter.
Yep. Only one of them lets him get through to the other side.
I see.
And I have
It's
also
just J.K.
seen
Rowling's
all
to
of the
home a
Indiana
lot. She
Jones
was-
films. What?
You have seen the Indiana Jones?
Of course.
Even the terrible fourth one.
Of course. God.
Boy.
I mean, come on. Kate Blanchett.
But yes.
What a
let's
gal.
do that. What a
But
goyle.
also, what's his name from Even Stevens? Who's the young,
Oh, the guy from Transformers.
yes,
I have no idea what Even Stevens is.
him. Oh, it was
Was that a child? Was he a child star?
yeah, fantastic Disney show where they
Oh,
they
was he a
actually
Disney kid?
Yeah,
That
they
explains
also
why he's
had-
completely broken.
right. They had a great musical episode where there was a song about going to the. It was like her school project, and it was going to the moon. And it went. We went to the moon in 1969, not 1970, but a year before. And so you just like anyone my age knows exactly when we went to the moon
See.
because we need songs
You
here in
think songs?
the U.S.
Yeah.
to
You
figure
don't just go,
things
it's
out.
1969.
No. Oh, chess time.
Jazz board. Oh, he said chessboard.
just.
Luckily, we saw them playing chess earlier.
He just does Bob Fosse dance moves across
Jazz
the
board.
board.
Jazz. 1, 2, 3, 4, and. Hermione, hit the drums. Bump, bump, bump.
Oh, that'd be great.
OMG.
You can't cross the board. You have to play. Why don't they go around?
I don't know.
I've asked this question every time I see this movie, especially to the people who aren't there, because there's usually no
Why
one.
don't they just go around? Well, that shouldn't be an option if you're making the film right. It shouldn't be. There's no clear way they should get around.
Right.
God, you're wearing your Christmas jumper, Hermione.
It's not Christmas anymore, though.
What?
No, it was just what? It's like
I
almost
cannot
the end of the
I
year.
cannot keep track of.
Do you know how you can keep track really easily in this movie? When they show the outdoors.
I know they show the outdoors, but
Right.
it's like
There was no snow last
doesn't
time.
feel like that's doing enough for me. And I'm not saying there should be big words across the screen.
Like
Oh,
there's,
so earlier
there's
they were-
always closed captioning in the corner that tells you the season. Ah.
It's like, I think there should be a thing in the corner telling you like who the actor is and other stuff they've been in. Just so you can't.
That would make this podcast so much better.
It would be, wouldn't it? I see earlier they had to establish that you say, in this wizarding world of Harry Potter, you say, you know, pawn to D5.
Well, because this happens.
Yeah, because we need to see this bit.
Right.
Because we wouldn't have just accepted it as happening now. They should have just pushed them along.
But we didn't know what wizard's chess was.
It's like normal chess, but you don't use your hands. More cleanly.
And your pieces get destroyed. I think that's the key.
Oh, I see. That's like in Star Wars.
What's that?
At least they I bet this goes on forever in the book, doesn't it? At least they
realise,
let's do a montage
like
of things that's
7 chapters.
smashing.
It's one chapter per move.
Incredibly loud.
No.
I'm just going to turn it down one.
You can turn it down as many as you want. It is very loud. The microphone is probably picking up on the headphones.
That's true. Oh. Open the church, hear all the people. Boom. Take that, rookie castle man.
I always used to do that backwards. I'd go like,
so you'd flip your hand over.
Open the doors.
There's no people.
There are no people.
In this secular world.
Because we're all inclusive.
That means only Ron now can move on his horsey.
Yeah. Ron has to sacrifice himself.
Gosh. Oh, I mean, it definitely needs more exposition.
No, this is emotion.
Is it emotion?
It is pure
very
emotion.
Hard to tell. Oh look, there is his simpering face again. Is he happy? Is he sad?
He's very...
He's thinking. He's uncomfortable. He's hungry.
He's just unaffected by things.
So this is the point that Ron dies. Yeah?
Right.
He is slashed in twain.
Yep.
That's going to be a guy in a suit, right?
No, it's a chess piece that's enchanted.
Okay, fine.
I think you're missing the fact that this is a documentary.
Yes, I keep forgetting that fact. Ba-ba-da-bum, ba-ba-da-bum. Is Ron gonna die? Is the knight gonna kill? No, that's not a knight. What is that then?
The queen's coming to kill...
Is that the queen?
Yeah.
The queen's looks pretty gnarly. That's exactly like England's queen. She looks exactly like that.
She's very gnarly.
She's very gnarly.
She's a little shorter.
What happens now?
Ron's dead.
Right. He didn't have to be on sound there, though, did he?
Also, he didn't have to get hit by a piece of stone.
Don't forget we're still playing. Oh, thank you for the exposition. Right. I was lost. It's the one time it's okay.
So Harry's going to go win the game. They've cut
Breathing,
out the...
so we know he's alive.
What?
Breathing, so we know he's alive. Ron, I mean.
Right.
They've cut out what?
They cut out the Holy Grail scene in the movie. It's only in the book.
Is there a little... Yes, that would be a bit
Which is kind of a bummer. It's actually...
Why's the sword dropped?
Because that was the king. He checked the king. Or checkmated the king.
Got you.
So now they could run to Ron.
Do run.
Run.
Go to the owlery. The owls know what to do with him. They're medically trained. Owls just run everything.
Everything.
Postal service.
Yep.
The health service.
Yep.
There's a gym. Sort of upper body stuff. With flexible neck. The yoga class is just looking all the way around, 360 degrees.
Everyone
and
who
then
goes...
in the dispensary thing, there's just mice. It's not protein bars and shakes, just mice.
Everyone
mice
always skips leg day.
They do. That's why they've all got these little tiny talon legs. Tiny spindly little legs. At the Hogwarts Owlery Gym. I think it's like a blues song. I was Owlery Gym.
The tests that they have to take in school are also called the owls.
Called the owls?
Yes. So they also grade the tests, I assume.
Do Okay. The marking work. Here we go. Oh.
Oh my goodness.
And it is him.
He does seem the type Quirrell. Technically, Quirrell is a Death Eater.
Yes.
Technically. Like, they all have the tattoo.
Got
But they
you.
don't show that in this film.
Oh, what is the tattoo?
Tattoo is just the Death Eater tattoo, so it's... You just get the tattoo, and then when...
What is the picture, though?
Oh, basically entwining snakes around a person.
Oh.
So
That's a
Voldemort...
bit... That would flag you up in this universe as a baddie, though, wouldn't it?
Yes, that's kind of the point.
I got you.
But the tattoo sort of fades a bit because when Voldemort went away, it fades. But then when he came
keep
back,
doing them anymore, so it faded.
Came back.
Got
Yeah.
you.
we just stopped getting it touched up.
Yeah, no, still getting touched up. They went out in the sun, it faded a bit. See, this is exactly like an episode of Midsummer Murders or any kind of crime novel.
Right.
Where there's the
twist.
baddie explains their sort of crazy, never understand if I did this.
Right. See,
See,
you
when
figured
he
that out
does.
so fast.
Not stone. Oh, Philosopher's stone. Sorcerer's stone.
Sorcerers.
The magician's favourite rock. Still got still rocking the baggy khakis, isn't he?
Right, because he
Young
doesn't
Harry
own
Potter there.
other clothes.
Where was he getting these clothes from? The owls. The
No.
owls make them.
The owls knitted his
Owl
Christmas
knittery.
sweater that he's wearing in the
Covered
spring.
in poop. What can you see? What he wants to do is put his hand in his pocket.
Right.
He is taking out, what's that? It's a lump of quartz. He's going to realign his chakras.
No.
Oh, is that the Sorcerer Philosopher's stone?
Yes.
Oh, I thought it was something like a tablet. You know, commandments on.
A stone tablet
Yeah.
or an iPad.
No, a stone tablet. I don't mean like you just suddenly brought out an
Just
iPad.
breaks out his iPhone.
I've got the stone in my pocket, mate.
Like why aren't you bolting at this
Yeah.
point?
Look at that. Mate's unconscious.
Also, Quirrell's fingernails are so long that he should have been suspected long ago.
That's true. No, this is quite a good shot. I remember this one. What the shit? He looks. He looks a lot like. I can't think what he looks like. He might be someone I went to school with.
Oh no! Oh no! There's a you've seen Chronicles of Narnia.
The first one.
Okay, that's the one I'm going to reference. When Aslan is going up to the stone table, and all the creatures are kind of like hissing at him and stuff. There's this
Yes.
one creature that's very skinny, like I don't know how to describe it. Like very pointy faced at the nose, like.
Is it a real animal?
No, it's like an evil creature, one of the like
Okay,
weird
sorry.
creatures.
I thought you were trying to I thought your next question was going to be, what is it?
No, so
A hedgehog?
just a long nose, can sniff its food. It's just like a really like lanky, long-fingered, gross creature.
Yes.
And the first time I ever saw the movie, I just immediately was like, oh my god, that looks like this woman I played basketball with in high school. It was rather satisfying because she was very mean.
Oh, that's good.
It's like, now she's a creature.
It's a fucking weird creature. Together. This is quite Star Wars-esque. Although I don't like Star Wars, but that is the hero's journey. It's just a basic ticking the box of the hero's journey, which is what Harry goes on, isn't it?
In Star Wars,
Chosen. I love the chosen one. That sort of thing.
Is there a chosen one in Star Wars?
It's not really, but there sort of is. They're special. You're the bestest at the Force and stuff, and like Harry, you're the bestest at the magic. And you've not got your parents, and there's fire, and there's a baddie, weird-looking man who wants bad things to happen. You want something, I want something. Let's work together.
This is sort of also the plot line of like the Bugs Bunny cartoons.
That's true. Yes, that bit when
There's
Voldemort
a baddie
says,
man, he's got a
I'm
gun.
trying to catch a rabbit. Trying to catch a Potter.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he's burning.
He's burning.
That's just something Daniel Radcliffe can do.
Right. He just was born.
It's
He was
one of
born
those-
with the ability to catch things that were flying
Yeah.
and burn people's skin.
Get the stone. Why did that happen? Why did the little vape machine go off when you touched him?
Because Voldemort has sort of taken part of Quirrell's body.
Mm-hmm.
So things that would affect Voldemort were going to affect Quirrell. And Harry, because he is still filled with his mother's love of the sacrifice and the power, the old magic of love.
A shiny deer in the woods.
Correct.
Yeah.
That...
Which is from a future film.
Right.
I'm not just gone mad.
Right.
Right.
He...
A tiny little thing. I did not know. I have seen this bit. I had no idea what that was.
That's the Sorcerer
That is the
title
MacGuffin
of,
of this film. And it is just a small little bit of quartz you can buy in a hippie shop.
That's not all of it.
Oh.
That's some of it.
It's like a chunk of it.
Right.
So, it's a bad title. That's what I'm saying. Oh, it's the scary ghost man.
Philosopher Stone is a bad title.
It should be like a hunk of
Harry Potter
special-
and the hunk of purple
and
stuff.
hunk of quartz. The Hercle.
Harry Potter and the Hercle. Oh, that will be the name of this episode. Jinxing the Broom, Harry Potter and the Hercle. Oh.
Get Will. There's a little owl on it. That's one of his Get Well cards. Oh, I've woken up in a 1950s ward.
Well, that's the thing about the Harry Potter universe is that the magic world is behind in certain things. So, like, nobody has a cell phone.
I suppose.
Or
Because they
a
got
real
the magics.
pen.
They just needed a bed. They got beds in the end of the war.
Right.
They just fixed things with magic.
They just took beds from the war. But then, because then they don't know how to ride trains and things either. So, like, all that is new technology.
That's true. If only there was another way we could move around vast distances. Can't we fly on brooms? Shut your face. Get on the train.
They could apparate, which is just a fancy way of saying
Apparate,
evaporate.
yes. Some people have said that to us, haven't they?
Yes.
Were you there? Oh, you've just apparated into this room.
Did you know what that meant?
No, I just thought she made it up. Or it was the opposite of evaporated.
Which would be condensation?
Something can evaporate. It makes sense that it could evaporate or apparate. I think, is evaporate one of those things that doesn't have an opposite?
Well, evaporate is a liquid turning to gas.
Evaporating, yeah.
And so then the opposite would be a gas turning to liquid, which would be condensation.
But I mean like the word. So there are words that like have a natural opposite. So you can be professional, unprofessional.
Oh.
Specifically you.
Right.
That example. But there's some words which don't have an opposite.
Oh, yes.
I cannot think of an example.
Like evaporate would not be unevaporate.
Exactly.
Got it. I don't know. I would assume no. That apparate is, because apparate is a Harry Potter term.
Yep. And completely made up. There's never like a Latin connection. She's not a linguist like that guy that wrote the Hobbit ones.
What?
The guy that wrote the Hobbit books, he made a language, didn't he?
What's a hobbit?
The Hobbit from The Lord of the Rings is?
Is that in the Star Wars?
It is in the Star Wars, yes.
Got it.
I love that bit. Really, like, it just really just places his hand on his face. Like
Right.
no human ever would. Leaves a mark. This one on my head.
Okay, he's...
No, not that one. I gotta take my hand away.
This man is 1 year from death when he filmed this movie.
No, I mean Harry.
Oh.
Little Danny Radcliffe
Oh,
there.
I thought you meant that.
Leaves a scar on your head, and Harry just kind of goes, on my head, on my scar is. And he's got a bandage on his hand.
His hand is wrapped, so what is he? Can't move it.
There's just no natural movement.
No,
This
Dumbledore.
Bertie What's-Its.
Yes.
Stinky little sweets. What
Every
are they called?
flavor. Jelly beans. Oh. There was a weird cut there when we never saw him actually eat the jelly
That
bean.
is true, yes. I hope he swore like a trooper or something. Like I'm not eating that bloody thing.
Is the word bloody considered a swear?
It's very mild. Like it's in this, he says,
like
bloody
crap.
hell.
Yeah.
Well, like bugger is in
Bugger.
in Pirates of the Caribbean. Oh, bugger.
Yeah.
It's in all the time.
Yep.
But if you look at what it means, it's like it's a bit rude. Never better. I've got an Alice band now. My friend almost died, but I can hold back this untamable hair. Oh, good, they're wearing the gnome hats. Did they get rid of these gnome hats for future films because they look ludicrous?
Yeah, I've never seen them. Do you know what is
Also,
more
sorry.
ludicrous than these hats?
Mm-hmm.
Is in the fourth movie, Goblet of Fire, the Harry Potter the Hogwarts theme song.
Is it?
There's a school song.
Oh boy, I bet that's good.
So
I might Google that later.
Oh, I'll sing it for you right now.
Is it to the tune?
No, that would be great. It goes like this.
It goes a little something like this. Go.
Hogwarts, Hogwarts, Hoggy, Hoggy, Hogwarts, teach us something, please. And then there's more, but it's a canon.
That's a lot to take in there. What is quite true of the real magic-y world is there's a lot of velvet bags around in this. On their heads
You're
around.
so right.
Any magic props you buy come with a little velvet bag.
For everyone. Yep. Especially, like there are 5 objects in this bag.
Reach in, take them out.
Yes, and I'll tell
I
you
can tell
which
you what
one
they
has
are.
the black ball. Yeah, those are always velvet bags. Egg bags.
Egg bag,
are
velvet
always
bag.
very pretty.
Just
Those
even
are
to
made
keep
of
your
the same
props in.
hats.
Yes.
Yeah. Change bags.
Wondering what magicians keep their props in. It's what they're wearing on their heads right now.
Right. Also, these ropes.
Yes. That looks like that weighs a ton as well.
Oh yeah, they look so heavy. Uh-oh, they look sad.
Look at a little squirrely face.
Little scrunchy nose.
No, not easily.
Do you know a lot of magicians that have
Being so
big
good at
beards?
chess. Great big bushy beard. Berger had one. Eugene.
Yeah.
Max Maven has a very thin one, but not a
Right.
big one. There's Kenton Nepper. He is a wizard. Pretty bold to.
Wait, what? Hold on.
He's a magician, but he calls himself a wizard. So he's got a little pointy beard. He had quite a long one, similar to this, not quite as long as that.
Yeah.
There's old Dumbledore there. And long hair, like a hippie, like a Californian hippie.
Okay.
Would wear flowy robes and have, singing bowls.
Yes.
But, also drive a truck.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a magician in Northern California. His name's Kim Silverman. A very good magician, very nice man. But he has grown his hair. Like, he's got the long white hair and the long white beard. And, in fact, there was some photos circulating Facebook for a while that was like, Dumbledore's real. And it was a picture of Kim in a Starbucks. We were all like, I think we know that.
What's funny is he's actually a magician. No?
Yes. Yep. He's very Dumbledore-esque as well. It's like he's very calming and very caring.
I think if you're the kind of person to grow your hair that long and your beard,
Yes.
you have to be very calm.
Yeah, you can't be mean.
No, you can't be quite.
Like little kids run up to you like, "Oh my God, it's Dumbledore," and you're like, "Fuck off, kid."
It might be fun though if you get old just to do that anyway.
Oh.
Throw your little wizardy hats.
Yeah.
And now they scrub around the floor looking for their own ones, looking for the names in them.
It's like
Let's
every
all touch
graduation.
the main characters.
And now everyone has lice. Everyone
True,
now
this is
has
not
lice
hygienic.
from
One
this
of those
film.
kids statistically has them already. Now he's spreading them around the room. God, that kid's enthusiastic there on the right, wasn't he?
Right. That's why he announces the Quidditch games.
Of the trunks. Yes, it's true.
Again, you can make anything fly, and you're carrying the trunks.
Take me owl, please.
He does no mail to send today. Aw, they're gonna be friends forever.
Let's be friends then. Well, I got you something else from a pocket, my dirty little pocket.
This
Had a
photo album
cake
fit in my front pocket.
Yes. That is massive.
Oh.
Oh.
The Potter family.
It's a little thing. Oh.
So cute.
Da, da. You can't keep it. Just wanted to show you what I have. Whose hands? Whose hands are they? Because those are massive hands. I'll show you what I found.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, what a line reading. Oh.
You know they were holding up a piece of paper.
Yeah. And the rest of them just holding their heads in their hands.
Oh.
Oh, I really hope they recast in the second one. That's not good, huh?
They could never recast like all the kids in Harry Potter.
No, they couldn't. But
They were just like, oh, they'll grow up. Put them into some
they turned out
classes.
to, be good at acting, but... Oh my god, what, ends on a freeze frame, or is it just stopped? What's happening? Are you off? Oh, no!
We've been kicked off the internet.
No. That's classic. And we were
Everyone
on
has to
battery
pause the
that whole
movie.
time.
We were on because the microphone is plugged into where the power cord goes.
Oh,
So
because of the future.
great job. It's my computer.
Let's refresh that and go back to that last bit. I can probably chop this up,
I hope it starts from the beginning.
but beautifully in sync
Yes,
already.
I've got to sign back into HBO Go.
Is that it?
That's
Oh,
awesome.
no.
I cannot believe it.
That's very funny.
Oh, that's so...
Do you get kicked off at 2?
Well, it's 2:06. Why would we get kicked off?
Maybe the computer that does it over there is no good.
Maybe it's a La Quinta,
The Quinta thing.
so it's not...
It's a La Quinta thing. Is that what they say?
Oh, no.
It's...
Oh, God.
60 points. It will fucking nut us.
Look at Ron. He's so happy. For everyone, we've paused it.
We've gone
2 hours and 23 minutes and 59 seconds. And
let's watch this bit again.
with the photo album. Do you think this time Harry will get to keep it?
Maybe. Wait, I didn't know I can cut it though. Wait, does this work? No, it doesn't. Wait a minute.
You almost just
Alright, you
went
big airy twat. What?
back an entire page. Ooh. As actors, do you think that you ever think about that? It's like people will just freeze frame your face.
Maybe.
It'd be really embarrassing.
He's not going home.
Oh. Not
really.
Really. But you
My home is here.
No, but you are.
But you are, and you're going to have to sleep in a cupboard under the stairs still.
For 3 months of summer. Good luck. Your family's going to treat you badly.
Is there not somewhere else he can be orphaned off to?
What the hell is that?
On the wall over there.
Yes.
My little spider friend, he's been
Don't.
watching.
That is not a spider.
Bye. No, it's not.
Bye.
Da da trainee, a small Welsh village.
Water. Bye, Hagrid. Have a great summer. I hope you have a fun time. Okay, but now it's gone. Nope, that's not even a joke. That's not a joke. I'm done. I want to go home.
It's not a spider, is it?
I want to go
Oh
home.
my God, it's on your face. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Directed by Christopher Columbus.
All right, Christopher Columbus.
Steve
But
Close.
no joke, we ended this film because there's a bug in here, and I don't know what it is or where it is, and I don't like it.
An insect. Jake Rowling. There you go.
Chris Columbus. Mark Radcliffe was an executive producer. Do you think there's a relation?
Maybe. Bit of nepotism got in the role.
I think we should also make commentary on
Duncan
the credits.
Henderson. Should we do the whole thing?
ACSASC. What does it mean?
That's like members of a union or something, isn't it?
Oh, okay.
Stuart Craig. I love it when someone's got 2 first names
Ace.
as their names.
Yes.
John
Aw,
Williams.
yay, John Williams. We love him, and the music is great.
Legato. We commented on some of your work here.
Yeah.
But, costumes designed by That person.
We can never
Casting
say that
by.
name. Janet did well.
Janet and Jen. Good job, Jane.
Susie Ficus. What a name. Why did Daniel Radcliffe get top billing?
He's Harry Potter.
Oh, but it's not. He didn't do good.
Emma Watson. These names are now famous. John Cleese got the next level.
He was in 2 scenes.
Robbie Coltrane. He's got a good agent, is what he's got. Richard Harris.
Who's that?
Not sure.
Okay. Who's
Ian
that?
Hart, not sure.
Okay. Who's that?
John Hurt.
No, I'm just kidding.
I think
Shoot
the glass.
Is that from Star Wars? Fiona Shaw. Maggie Smith.
Maggie Smith.
She is Scottish and she wears flannel.
I don't think we should go.
Do you think Maggie Smith wears flannel in real life?
Possibly.
I hope so.
I don't know her.
It's just the dream, I imagine. You know, like when you put your heroes up on a pedestal.
Yeah. You also put your flannel shirt on a pedestal.
1492, Columbus sailed the ocean blue.
Maybe that's why that's probably his own production company. So there we go.
Wow.
Probably no relation
to the original. What is that last name?
I don't know.
Seghatchian. I have low battery.
Low battery warning. That's probably a good time to end this debacle.
Oh yeah, we have to hit save on the recording.
Oh no. This is when we find out it hasn't been recording this whole time.
I had that thought about 3 minutes in and decided to do
just
nothing.
Push it to the back of your mind. So let's turn off this thing. I didn't really enjoy that. I'm not a big fan of that film. It's okay.
I think this is our last
establishes
episode
the thing.
together.
But we have a title now for this.
Yeah, we do.
Project.
Look at us.
Jinxing the Broom.
Jinxing the Broom.
I forgot what it was for a moment. Jinxing the Broom. This one.
One broom.
Just one broom.
Yeah.
But it's jinxing.
Jinxing. Like doing. The action of doing.
Yeah.
The jinx to the broom.
So what did you make of Harry Potter? Not much actual magic. There was
there was a lot of magic. Well, not
all special effects magic.
Right.
There was no sleight of hand.
No, I imagine.
Close hand magic, as sometimes people call it that for no apparent reason.
Do people say close hand?
Mm.
I've heard up close.
Up close magic.
Yeah, it's supposed to close up.
That makes a bit more sense.
Yeah.
It's
hands magic.
Hands magic with the hands.
There's definitely not. From what I recall in the films, there isn't actual sleight of hand magic. It's all CGI.
No one plays like the 3-shell game. Is there an explanation in the Harry Potter books of what magicians do as we know them?
No.
Entertainers. Is there anyone who's pretending that it's sleight of hand but they're actually magic?
Most
Harry Potter universe.
hobbyist magicians. Oh.
Most hobbyist magicians have actual magic powers.
No, they're just going to pretend that what they're doing is a magic power.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay.
It is 2:15 in the morning.
Right.
I think we've definitely run out of steam.
There was a bug somewhere in here, and there's also a dinosaur head staring at us.
There is. Unrelated.
And we have 2 shows tomorrow. Yeah. So I think this was a really solid first episode.
I think it was.
We have a title, and
Jinxing
y'all
the Broom.
heard us come up with it.
Y'all. Suddenly I'm very southern for someone from not the south.
It's
just saying.
A fun word to say.
Y'all.
Y'all.
We should watch another one. It is not going to be the second Harry Potter. No, again, in the future. It's not going to be the second Harry Potter.
It's going to be the third?
No.
4th.
It was the second one. I know stuff about it. Giant spider, massive snake. Tom Riddle.
5th?
Second. What? No more Harry Potters for a while. Oh. Something else with magic in it.
Why am I doing this? Why are
Maybe
we doing
something
this?
about actual magicians. So there's Now You See Me that I've only seen 10 minutes of.
We should just do the second one. Because it will be terrible.
It will be.
Neither of us have seen it.
No.
What should we get?
Well, I've only seen the first 10 minutes of the first film.
But I've seen it. And it's not worth it. I don't want to go through that again.
I didn't want to watch this.
Please.
Or we could watch a good one. Prestige is a good one.
Oh, yeah?
There's some actual magic in that.
The Illusionist.
I don't like that.
But
maybe I haven't watched it in a while.
Yeah.
So maybe.
Yeah. We have so many options.
We do.
And because a lot of people are listening to this.
Absolutely.
Send us your thoughts
Literally
on
dozens.
what movies we should do. Or television shows.
Yes.
Because that could be fun.
As long as they're available for people to also watch,
Right.
if they wish to.
There is a show called The Magicians that I think would be interesting.
Yeah.
To dive
There's
into.
a British film as well called The Magician.
Ah, great. Look at all of the things
There was that
we
show
can
that
do.
was cancelled that was called about a magician. It's basically The Mentalist, but with a magician.
Oh, Deception.
Deception.
Oh, yeah, we should definitely do that.
Yeah.
So basically what we're saying is we're going to make a lot of these, and you should listen to them because we think we're funny.
Well, you could listen to this and go, wow, we're funny, but not in this particular instance.
Right. Like, they were really funny in the Champions of Magic show we saw them in.
Mm-hmm.
Like, gosh darn it.
Hey, the weirdo cute lady.
Okay. Why are we still bringing that up?
I'm trying to think of something I've been described as. So the producer, Dad, by my father, by my son. It's 2:15. I just want to point that out. You've got 4% battery.
Yep.
What was it I was described as? By the producer of our show as the geography teacher at a private school that secretly wants the kids to win. You know, in a film.
So Dumbledore.
Dumbledore.
Oh, you're Dumbledore.
Hence my massive beard. I mean, I use makeup to hide it in the show, but...
Oh, that's really smart of you, because you that could get really
Thank you. I
annoying.
just paint it to blend it in with the front of my jacket and waistcoat.
Is that what your tie is?
Yeah, I've just formed it into a tie, my beard, and tie-dyed it.
I feel like we should probably end this.
This should have ended maybe minutes ago. Possibly even 2 hours ago.
It probably should have ended when you texted me the idea.
Anyway, if you've listened this far, congratulations.
Thanks,
well done.
Dad.
You win a prize.
Thanks, Daisy.
Thanks, yeah. Thank you. Me, I'll probably listen to this on the flight home. Let's stop this here. How do we stop this thing?
We hit the stop button.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everyone. Bye.